Which is worse than banning.
Neither of those are desirable outcomes.
All right. It looks like we are getting live at the Revival Motoring
Banana Phone
podcast.
Oh, I just got it.
We're live.
I think if we don't add one, that's what defaults.
That's fine.
Yeah.
I don't hate looking at that.
Good for you to know. Charlie Jamband's back in the room with a whole new device.
They call it the Zodiac Killer?
Did they?
Allegedly.
I'm still sitting here.
How do I pop up?
Allegedly, this man passed away in 2018.
Oh, he passed away? Nice move.
Smooth move, X-Legs.
Where is everybody? They're steady.
They've given up on us.
Let's get this party popping here.
You know when you just sip water and spill it all over yourself?
Yeah.
Is that what you just did?
Yeah.
That's a championship sip. Welcome to Revival Motoring Podcast. I'm glad to be back here. It was tough, if I'm honest.
I don't know if I trust a page called My Mixtape to tell me that the Zodiac Killer has been caught. So.
My mixtape?
Yeah.
Maybe it was his. Brian Cass in the room just listened to Banana Phone. That's concerning.
Because I was singing it?
Because you were singing it.
Okay, I like this so far.
You like where we're going?
Yeah.
You want me to give it a little bit more?
Well, I like the clapping.
I give it a little bit more.
I think we need a little bass now. Oh yeah.
You feeling that?
I like this.
This is where we're going. You know what we need.
You hear about the guy who got out of the emergency exit and walked out onto the fucking wing at the Miami airport?
Give me a
No.
little bass here.
Like they landed and they were still taxiing and he just popped the exit door and just walked out onto the
All right, I'm out. I got fucking time.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Oh, this would hit.
You boys
This
ready?
hits.
Who's
I'm
ready?
Oh, getting a little Miami Cop action.
Yeah.
What was that show?
Miami Vice.
Miami Vice.
Miami Cop action.
Hot Miami Cop action.
We got devices.
I'm being melted. My mind's being melted.
Here we go, boys.
I don't know. It needs vocals over it. Like a little.
Yeah, it does need a little. Go ahead, Josh.
That's exactly what it needed, yeah.
It's going fucking
Oh, this
crazy
this
in here.
definitely feels. This could be used in a scene in Fast and Furious. 100%.
Yeah. Jesse,
Yeah.
he's got more than $10,000 into that.
No, this is. There's no dialogue. It's just a scene of the scene.
Oh, the racing.
Yeah, it's just a scene of the scene before the race. What?
What happened?
You want me to get a slice?
DiGiorno makes their own bathing suit?
Yeah.
Interesting. They're trying to compete with Barstool.
Yeah. DiGiorno Pizza Slim Trunk.
Raph.
Shop now.
ELJ. Hi.
ELJ up in this place right now?
Being flat. Hi.
What up, y'all?
It's nighttime here. Get it right, dude.
Everybody asking for my vocals. I need to warm up my voice. My pipes, they're a little stressed.
Yeah.
Spent a lot of time on the phone today.
Slice up that beat. I need water to do that. Hold on.
Going, boys.
All right, where are we at? Let's see. We're on the backup side.
Put some more feedback on.
It's very reverby.
I got mad feedback. Oh boy. Whoa, I got some fucking crazy shit going on now. I don't know what's happening. Hey, everybody. Welcome to the Revival Motoring Podcast.
Oh yeah.
Where I'm pulling kicks out of this fucking thing.
Here's the monies. Let me just show you. Cover it.
What else we need here?
Like no
Subs.
standalone.
Yep.
Yeah, okay.
All subs.
Josh is trying to get his vocals working, boys.
Yeah.
Little green tea.
Need to do la 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 la.
Yeah.
Get the sustain going. Oh, this is what we gotta do. Ooh. I don't know why it's so slow. I gotta get rid of that trigger sync. Oh no!
What's happening? Help. We got a lot of laptops on this table right now.
Yeah, lots of laptops going on.
We might. This might be good.
What's happening? What are you guys looking at?
Oh.
Yeah.
We were doing the B for B calculation.
No,
Spin it this way.
I didn't want to know yet. This beat is an acid trip, Raph.
Oh,
Glad to have you here.
wait.
That was too much equation.
I know. That's why I'm
lot
the only
of
one who
equation.
does it every week.
Yeah. It's a lot of
Oh,
math. It's a lot to
okay.
think about.
That's too much to think about.
My mic's
You got the story of so far on that thing? Can we mosh? I said, do we got the story so far on that thing? We
What
get a
story are we
little
looking
mosh?
at? What do you mean?
Go on, man.
Yeah. Oh, that bass.
Yeah, I'm in for another one.
Excuse you. Dude, I was just thinking, like, when I go to bed at night and I'm on caffeine,
This is exactly
this is
what I
what
sounds
my
like.
head is doing. I'm like trying to sleep, and I close my eyes, and the second I close my eyes, I hear this. And I'm like, please stop.
This is actually a love song.
Yeah, it's Berserker from Clerks.
Yeah.
Oh, I like that synth.
Oh man, a little down dirty.
Bring it home. Bring it home. Shouts to Stam Joey. He's up late because he's in England.
Deep in England.
Very deep.
Back MySpace.
Boots and pants in, boots and pants in.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. It's like a girl talk mix when you because you put like Du Hast over this.
Oh yeah. Do.
Du Hast.
We're gonna get YMCA'd if we keep singing lyrics.
Little Du Hast vocal.
This is what the show is from now on.
Yeah.
It just went from
Mashups.
cars to synth vibes.
Synth
Just
vibe
2
mashups.
hours of synth vibes.
What'd you do? Whoa. No, you're not getting that out.
What?
There's like a
Whoa, that sounds like
Oh.
a Mario thing.
kitten.
Oh, he's got a couple of
Yeah, name one of them after Lando.
Lando, yeah,
right?
F1. Got a couple meows. Berlin techno in the 80s. Talk about a place to be.
Lots of cocaine.
I can only
There's
imagine.
just so much anal happened.
So much anal.
Oh, big anal
Yeah,
town.
yeah.
It smells like someone took a shit in a condom.
Just
A lot of dry
constant,
rub happened.
just constant anal. Just never a dry moment.
No, always wet. Always lubricated
Yeah.
from your head to your toes.
I've heard the stories of those clubs.
Those are the clubs.
Wasn't
man.
there a name? Didn't they go by a name?
There is like a famous one.
Anal
You
people?
probably know the name.
No,
Birmingham?
Clubbers?
they're like Berlin techno clubs from the 80s or something. I can't remember.
Birmingham is still there.
Analists.
No, those are people who crunch numbers. Analysts.
Analysts. Yes, I am an analyst. I shouldn't Google this, but I'm gonna Google it.
What, an analyst?
Berlin.
1980s Berlin club scene.
Yeah, there's like one that's still like famous.
A Berghain?
Birmingham.
Bernheim?
That's the place you go and they're like, we already have one of you in here.
Oh.
You cannot enter.
Frugensenheimen!
I got some real fucking shit going on here.
It's-
And it's real shit, alright.
oh man, this is
This is
like peak.
dark.
Yeah, this is like horror movie scene.
It's before the climax.
Yeah.
I'm about to climax.
But can he bring it home in the next 30 seconds?
Yeah. Bring us home.
Bring it home. I want to say I don't want abrupt. I just want to.
Halloween is coming.
I need a sampler so bad.
Oh, 100% need a sampler. The noises we can make and have on deck.
It sounds like that Pokemon City. Vermilion City? You didn't play it? You didn't play Pokemon?
I played Pokemon on like Game Boy.
Game Boy.
Yeah. I don't remember.
I don't remember the rest.
Blowing out speakers.
I like that synth noises.
Could be an intro to like a album.
Yeah.
All right, I think we're ready, right? I think so. I got my stuff. Got this stuff. We did that stuff. Got that stuff.
That noise is sick.
The A-bomb. That's
Yeah.
what it just sounds like. A-bomb static.
Welcome to the Proud Motor Podcast.
What a lovely intro.
That's why I bring all this equipment. How are you guys feeling?
Save the. Oh.
I feel like we've just entered the Church of Speed.
That's very True Detective-esque.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hope someone has this hooked up to like a 10,000 watt
Just a
stereo system.
gigantic ball just shaking their living room.
Brown noting the fuck out
Yeah,
of their apartment.
yeah, just pooping everywhere.
Someone sent me a video of a Formula E car today.
Oh my
Yeah.
And I
god.
had headphones in.
Yep.
Yeah.
I was warned. It did say caution headphones.
I think I
for
make those
sound.
sounds.
I didn't pay attention.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'd
Yeah.
warned. It was quite funny. I think we're ready to go. Is everybody ready?
I believe so.
I think so, right?
I mean, there's not much more
I
I can
I
do.
was making Formula E sounds.
Oh, you
I
get
don't
some
think-
No, I don't think you're ready for the sound the thing was making.
That was that pole
That
position.
does sound like a Nintendo, right?
Yeah.
It sounds like pole position.
Yeah. Yeah.
As close as I can get the Formula E
Or
sounds.
that RC car game.
That's definitely like a
Yeah.
Nintendo
Yeah.
video game sound. Scat
Let's roll. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I am Josh Garcia, and this is the Revival Motoring Podcast. As always, I'm joined by Chuck Who
I'm back, bitches.
and Corey.si.
Hello.
And, of course, our permanent intern, Mr. Shook E.
Sports.
Get in the
Get in the zone. Oh yeah, it's not.
Get in
It's
the
get in the game, not zone. I watched the Discovery Zone.
Oh yeah, how's the Discovery Zone?
document yesterday.
A
It's interesting.
documentary?
Yeah.
On the Discovery Zone?
Like 16 minutes long.
So it's just a document.
Yeah.
Oh, just
document.
no tree.
Yeah, not tree.
How was it?
It's
It
one
was quite good.
A mini
Quite
doc.
good.
Oh,
Owners that
mini
I
doc.
did not know were involved.
Discovery Zone. What is
Mhm.
Discovery Zone?
DZ with Discovery Zone.
Yeah. It basically think McDonald's play thing,
But that's the whole business.
but the whole thing is off that with no.
Take the McDonald's play place and make that your whole business model and
Yeah.
serve pizza. Boom.
Chuck E.
Birthday
Cheese?
parties. It is Chuck E. Cheese, yes.
Less video games.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just
it's
the
a,
ball. Just
it's
the
a healthy
balls.
Chuck E. Cheese, but healthy for the 90s.
Just the balls. In my opinion, a very dangerous slide.
Yep.
I peed
Now
in the
that
ball
I-
pit before.
Yeah, there's been poop in there.
Yeah.
It was
I,
just the
I
balls
peed
in
in the
there.
ball pit before.
Just the balls got wet.
Yeah.
Only the balls.
The slide that they have was based. Picture a bunch of like pizza rolling pins,
Yeah.
just all very tightly together.
Oh yeah.
And it went up and down. And
You
it was
got one
like,
of those pantless.
I don't know,
That you
15
sack
feet
in
long.
there.
Oh
Game over.
God!
Get over what's happening.
Catch your toes, catch your fingers.
No disrespect, but that rat's pizza is trash.
Chuck E. Cheese.
Yeah.
I'll have to see how I rated
Oh.
it.
Chuck
Wow.
E. Cheese pizza rated pretty low in our fucking ranks.
I know. I have to see.
It rated better than some like shitty local takeout spots, but
I'd rather eat Cumberland Farms pizza than Chuck E. Cheese.
Hey, you know, I never
Really?
had Cumberland Farms pizza.
It's not bad. It's
They
only
market
Little
it.
Cumby
They
slice?
market it pretty hard.
$8 for a large.
is it $8
Like
for a
Cumbies?
large?
Yeah, and you get a hamburger pizza.
You get a free drink and a gallon of gas.
Do they make it for
Anything's free if you walk out the door without paying for it.
you? Do they make it for you like live?
The pizza, yeah.
You get the woman behind the counter just spinning the dough while she's ringing people out.
Is she singing
It's
when
frozen.
the moon hits your eyes?
That's some more.
Yeah.
Breaking news, check your Shiba coin.
Oh, up or
Way to
down?
go crazy!
My friend just sent me a wild screenshot, and now I'm sad.
I'll tell you what, boys.
I told you
Here's
to
the
get
deal.
in.
Revival Motoring is back in the investment game, but now we're in coins. And I'll tell you what, we're knocking it out of the park. It's been 3-4 days.
Yeah.
Praise be the dog.
All right, here we are.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm hitting.
Ah,
I'm double.
double.
I'm double.
I'm sad.
Yeah,
if
I'm-
anybody's
I'm
wondering,
I'm
they're
pretty close to
double,
triple.
I am sad.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we're we own a pretty fair share of the Shiba market here
Yeah.
at Revival Motoring.
Yeah.
We've given up on stocks altogether because those aren't dependable.
Yep.
Shit coins, we're making a comeback.
Fake. Yeah. I was right.
Diarrhea coins.
Yeah.
Fake coins. 100% in.
If you're into shit coins, we're your guys.
On this week's episode, we're going to cover
Revival Investment Advisors.
Revival Investment.
Outer
Might
space.
tap into the Revival line, cover some news, concourse recap, a little bit of a baseball game. But before we get rolling, this episode is brought to you by
Viewers like you.
the listener, everybody out there. So this episode and the whole of Revival Motoring
Our whole.
is currently here because of all.
Do you want me to redo this as a PBS? Black hole. This episode
I
is
watched
brought
the
to you
Bob
by
Ross documentary
Viewers
too.
like you.
How was that?
Very good, very sad. It's just, yeah,
It never ends well.
angry. No, it doesn't.
Never ends well.
This is really the moment we've been waiting for to really get to the brought to you by viewers like you
Yeah.
moment of
Did you
our
say-
podcasting history.
He was angry?
No, it makes you angry.
Oh. Was there drug
No,
involved?
well, I'm
Oh.
sure.
I mean, yeah, a bit
Yeah.
of the Chiba.
Yeah, they
You
didn't
saw
touch
the
on
man
it, though?
looked, right?
yeah.
He looked like a wild.
I don't want to ruin it.
wildebeest.
I don't
I
wanna
need to
ruin
watch
it.
it.
No, don't
Spoiler
worry. It was a
alert.
16 minutes long, like the
Netflix?
last one you watched.
Was it a doc?
It's on Netflix. Full documentary.
Documentary.
Documentary. Yes.
Tanya's still in on Doge. You got to get her over to Shiba.
Yeah, she's holding. She's holding on Doge. and
I'm holding
Caulfield
Doge, but I just
and
sold out
AMC.
my Doge and doubled it.
She's
Doge is dead.
I got to get her over to Coinbase.
Yeah.
I
Doge,
literally turned like $400 of Doge yesterday into $1,100 today.
Yeah. It's
Get over to Shiba.
Doge is long gone.
by now.
Yeah.
This episode is brought to you by you. Everybody out there who supports us, whether it be sharing our stuff, getting in touch with us. We're going to hit on some subscriber stuff later on.
Listen to our techno intros.
Listen to the techno intros, buying stuff on our website, like, for instance, a pre-order that's currently up right now for our new Alien hoodie
Mm-hmm.
up there, revivalmorning.com.
Revival.
If you haven't
Motor.
seen it, go look at it.
Go
Check
Yeah,
check
out
it's
it
the
out.
very,
brand.
very tight. Was that our man that made that
Our
for us?
buddy, Ghost Images.
Ghost Images, one of
Hooked
the
it up.
top
This guy
dogs
gets
out there.
us.
It's
He really does get us.
I gave him like 3 bullet points
Yep.
and a small color palette.
Where is
Aliens
he?
for
Where's he
revival.
located?
Good question.
That's an
I
excellent
feel
question.
like it's East Coast. I want to say
Why the fuck
Pennsylvania.
isn't he here?
Yeah, he should
I
be
wanna
here
say
right now.
Pennsylvania.
Drive on
We
on
gotta
up.
get in touch.
Go pre-order a sweatshirt.
We'll see. It'd be
Yeah.
Support our
guy.
good
holes.
to
Support our holes.
be good to get him in
All
and
of
hang out with him at some point.
I know everyone asked me about sweatshirts during the summer.
Yeah,
as
so
if it
now they're
wasn't
coming.
hot.
So here's your chance.
Yeah, well,
They
now
asked
it's
me what
cold.
the plan was for sweatshirts.
There's the
Yep.
plan.
I
It's
didn't
on our
know.
Instagram.
Now I do.
We didn't know either.
Well, to be
We're being
quite honest, we didn't even have a plan until like a week and a half ago. That was kind of the plan. And then which was really funny because I started posting that alien stuff after
Which alien stuff?
the New Bedford alien stuff.
Oh yeah, I
I had-
remember that.
I had already been talking to Ghost.
I think it was a
about
leprechaun.
that. And then so yeah, and then
Say yeah.
and then super perfectly timed aliens just show up in New Bedford. So I'm like, this makes perfect sense. So we might as well do this.
If aliens are showing up to like find someone to talk to in New Bedford, like we fucked up. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, 100. Well, you never know. You never know.
Have you seen a leprechaun say yeah? Could have been a crackhead.
Pre-orders are up for that. We have very limited supplies on the snapbacks. I believe it's only the Boston available, so that's navy blue with red stitching.
All right.
I think we're down to like 3 or 4 of those. So go check those out. And then limited supplies on the Drivers Club and Church of Speed T-shirts.
Church of Speed
matter
running
of
out
fact,
right
I think we
now.
got to update those inventories so they're all accurate, but they're very small on Church of Speed, and I think we're okay on Drivers Club. So hit us up, revivalmotoring.com, to support us.
Yeah, we'd love to have you support us.
Yep.
Yeah, and it's all of our birthdays.
Yeah, it's all our birthdays this month.
This month.
Birthday month.
This is the Revival Motoring Birthday Month Super Drive, where we're finally going to beat our maximum amount of money that we've ever made, right?
No. But
Not today. not today.
Yeah,
quite.
but in the future.
Yeah.
It's the mark.
We got a whole month to do
There
it.
we go. It's every single one of our birthdays this month.
Everyone.
Yes.
Mine
So,
already passed.
it was just your birthday.
Monday.
Monday.
Beautiful
Happy
Monday.
birthday.
How do you feel?
Thanks. Broken,
Okay, perfect.
but
Broken?
excited. Excited to be here.
Yeah.
But broken.
Okay. Well,
We've
be a
all
little
been
more
there.
positive
We've
next
all
time.
been there, yeah.
Yeah.
Come on, you're,
No,
really-
I feel fine.
we're 3 minutes in. You're bringing this whole thing down.
I had my physical, and they say everything went great.
They snapped
You
the
know?
gloves?
No,
Did he
perfect.
spit on it first or what?
No, they didn't do that.
Doctor have big fingers.
I had a cough. You know,
Yeah.
the normal. Blood,
Yeah.
pass out,
Oh, yeah. You'll
have
be
a
all right.
Wow.
juicy.
Do you pass out?
Almost.
I do that almost every time I give blood. Give it up.
Yeah.
Really?
Give
Blood
it up for the
brothers over
boys.
here?
Yeah,
I don't know
boy.
what it
Jesus.
is. Medical blood. If I got my arm blown off in war, I'd be like, throw me a gun. Yeah. But
Let's
medical
kill.
blood- Yeah. Needle in my arm. I'm like, apple juice, please. I need to lay down.
I'll see you later.
This woman literally looked at me like I was scum.
I lay down. I'm like, listen, before you take blood, you're gonna need to know I'm gonna need to lay down because I'm gonna disappear into a dream world of magic for what seems like 2 days to me. About 3 seconds of you trying to pick me up off the floor. You know.
Yeah, I should have known.
You gotta tell him.
I haven't had blood done in a while, so
My new doctor doesn't believe in that. He's
Hey,
a
thanks,
chakra
Doug.
man.
All right.
for the happy birthday.
Big shout.
He's a shocker man.
Big chakra guy. Just me.
He just rubs the crystals on
Just,
him.
yeah.
My man, bring the crystals over.
Let me get that
Yeah.
wood. This episode is also brought to you by Dent Patrol. Why? Well, because Mike Lynch got in touch with me.
Mike
And
Lynch.
he said he
Which
recently...
Mike Lynch?
Mike Lynch. The Mike Lynch. Drifty Poo.
The Mike Lynch.
The
Not
Mike
Ford,
Lynch.
not
the
Ford
Ford.
Focus Mike Lynch. Or Ford Focus
Oh, right.
Mike
Yeah,
Lynch.
not Ford Focus Mike Lynch.
Not the Mike Lynch, but the Mike Lynch.
Mike Lynch,
Oh,
Drifty Poo.
Drift
Okay.
father of
LCD,
speed.
staggered.
Yeah.
Right.
Speed dad.
Speed, what's the...
Slide dad. Skid race. Skid racer. Mike Lynch skid racer.
Skid Racer.
Yeah.
And he recently had some work performed by Rob at Dent Patrol.
Oh, what a god.
And he was so impressed that he's just like, we gotta, shout this guy out there. So he's a Dent Patrol, did me a solid and took care of some dents on my hood, and would love to have you guys give him another shout out because he certainly deserves it. So shouts to Dent Patrol.
Incredible
Rob,
shouts.
keep doing God's work because there's plenty of dings and dents out there for you to fix.
Yeah,
Matter of
Rob's a
fact,
real one.
I
Yeah,
gotta
he's
call
the
him
realist.
At some point.
Speaking
Um,
of dents, full of them.
What?
No, you get a ton of dents.
Oh yeah, no, I gotta.
You're a big dent guy.
It's gonna take like 3 days worth of work
Yeah,
to get all that.
that happens.
I literally watched my eldest son put yet another dent into my wife's car.
We saw a dent on our we'll get into it on our callbacks.
Oh, jeez, yeah.
You don't know how dents form. Sometimes you don't know how dents form.
If you ever came out to your car and didn't have an idea of how a dent forms,
Yeah, maybe it's your mint condition 1981 Lincoln Town Car. Who knows?
we might have
Get
seen
into
how it happened. But yes, that's it for our ads.
Those are ads.
This
Those are
week.
ads now, by the way.
We can get into the old.
If you'd like to leave a callback number, press 2.
Callbacks.
Hey. Well, what do I have for callbacks?
I don't know. What do
I
you
got
You guys got some. I got
yeah,
some.
I got
but
one on the fly here.
go ahead on the fly.
Levi S.
Levi S.
I don't want to share everybody's last names now, but
Salamander.
I like that.
Too
he
late.
just said, "Hey, got a call back for you fellas."
Okay.
Josh mentioned his daughter demolishing the marshmallows in Lucky Charms.
Yeah.
He learned this last month that marshmallows in Lucky Charms are actually called Marbits,
Mm-hmm.
and you can buy just bags of them online.
Nope.
Marbits? What's
Nope.
a marbit?
That's not.
That's the wrong way to say marshmallow.
That's also a bad way to raise a child if you're just feeding them marshmallows. Gotta at least try to hit them with some whole grain. Jesus. Don't tell her that.
He also wrote, "I can assure you, it's a terrible idea to do so, though.
Oh yeah. Okay. There we go.
Okay.
This guy gets it.
As I have a pound, minus the handfuls I've eaten almost every day since the bag arrived, in my fridge. Oh, and speaking of which, apparently, if you store Marbits in the fridge, they stay perfectly crisp and amazing. Hashtag science."
I'm sorry. I know that.
Hashtag chemical.
He also listened to an episode from last September and learned you all have birthdays in October.
Yep.
Yet another reason you guys are the best. Mine's October 16th. So
Oh, welcome to the
brother.
crew.
shout to you, sir.
October birthdays. October birthdays.
Hell yeah. We're all stuffing pumpkins up our asses.
Yep.
I'm going to shoot, what is that
It's
stuff
fucking
called?
spoopy season.
So much pumpkin
What is that
spice.
shitty corn candy?
Candy corn.
Candy corn.
Oh, all right. Yeah.
What's that? Corn candy?
Just the opposite.
Candy corn?
Just
Yeah,
gotta
that's the one.
boom,
Hate that
flip
shit.
it.
Yeah. Also, the fastest way to get DCF to your house is by feeding your kids Marbits. And only Marbits.
Muppets.
Marbits.
Muppets?
alone.
Muppets.
Muppets.
Any other callbacks? I think I have another one.
I have all sorts of stuff.
Okay.
I got weekend events. You may have noticed I missed the last show because I was in the newest Mexico,
Yep.
which was nice. Never been out there. It was colder than it was here and rainy, which was cool. Really loved it. But it was not without its own car adventures because I was at a business thing. And I'm at lunch and some guy, one of the guys at the conference came in and was like, hey, you go outside. There's a bunch of like cool Mercedes. Go outside, dude. There were like 15 Gullwings out there. And they were doing like a Gullwing group drive.
Mm-hmm.
And the god Johnny Leroy was actually there. Who I
Really?
must have missed by 1 minute because I was walking by a group that was going back to their cars. But man, I saw every color Gullwing, like convertibles, hardtop convertibles that I've never seen before, a bunch of coupes.
Definitely not.
I mean, every color. It was cool to see, man. Some of those things were hammered too. You know,
Don't you
like
love to see it?
real drivers.
Yeah.
You love to see, man. There's a green one that had seen a lot of things. So
Seen some life. You sent some photos of them, and that was kind of the first one my eyes went to. I was like, ooh,
yeah, the yellow one was. I saw the yellow one a lot. I was like, oh wow, that's the one.
if that one could talk to me.
If these walls could talk,
What would it say?
Yeah, what would it tell me?
it'd tell you a lot of things.
Just whisper.
Yeah. It would just whistle at me.
So yeah, it was cool to see. I think out there it's a lot drier. Besides the days I were there, and those cars just hold up a lot better. So I
Yeah.
think these guys drove over from Cali. So having lunch,
Also another
lunch
place.
at the spot.
How long
Good
is
to
the
see.
drive from Cali to New Mexico? What do we
Fuck
think?
if I know, buddy. Far.
Yeah, I mean
Not
like
close.
Cali, like Los Angeles to Vegas type, or
No, it's beyond that.
yeah. Because I'm
I
trying
guess
to,
it depends
I'm trying to
where you
visualize
start
it.
in
Yeah.
Cali. I don't know. You know what? The Southwest to me, I don't even know what the fuck's going on out there. No idea what states are there.
I don't think those cars drove that.
Yeah, no. Like, if depends where they're coming from. But let's see.
I think
if
you
we
maybe
were to
shaved like
do-
3 hours off of that if it came
How
from
many
somewhere
hours
Southern
is it?
California. It says 15 and a half
Let's see. Let me
From
go to
where?
let me go to
from
the,
LA to
15 and a
Let's
half
see. We're
hours?
gonna go from
To New
Wow.
Mexico?
That's a ride.
Kirky.
To the Kirk?
Yeah, hit me. What's Diego to Kirky?
Vidal, California.
But
Yeah.
where's Vidal? That's not even a reference point for anyone.
I
Well,
think
that's-
they
that's
make
the-
onions in Georgia.
That's
Vidalia?
like the northernmost point I can see quickly in California. Like,
Well, you don't want to
using
go from the
state lines.
northernmost part. Nobody lives in Northern California.
Where do we
Everybody
go?
knows.
San Diego.
Yeah, San Diego.
The Grove.
That's 13 hours.
There you go.
Yeah, that's
That was
probably
pretty
not
close.
right at all.
L.A.
Maybe they came from Arizona.
LA's 14 hours.
I think Zona's a great
Zona
place.
makes more sense.
Zona's close.
Yeah. Zona makes sense. Is that to the Kirk?
To the Kirk is 12 and a half.
From Zona?
From, no.
San
that was
Diego?
like Long Beach.
All right, we're just not going to get this.
Where are we
That's
going
all
in
right.
Phoenix? You want to go from Phoenix?
Yeah, let's go from Phoenix.
6.5 hours.
There we go.
That's
that might have been
reason-
right.
that's
That could have been
manageable.
right. Maybe they went from San Diego to Phoenix, then Phoenix to this place.
Yeah. Either way,
Make
it's
a
cool
real
to see him
trip
out
of it.
there.
I mean, we could just look it up, but I'm not going to. I refuse
No,
to at
why
this
would you
point.
do that?
I refuse to.
It's not like that we have someone sitting here to do that for us anyway.
No,
Yeah,
it was
no.
incredible.
I'm just as geographically confused as probably everybody else who's
I don't know.
listening.
So, anyways, good to see that. Nice to have some car things happen while I'm out there. I also saw a TRX, which is hilarious. I still prefer Raptors. That's all. And it's funny because I was listening to the podcast today from last week. I was driving my M3, and I've got this. I put it on my Instagram before. It looks like a pack of cigarettes. I call it competition stereo.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I put
IKEA,
it
right?
Yeah, I put it on the seatbelt right near my ear, and if I'm driving, I can hear it. So it was like you guys were yelling in my ear the whole ride to Mike's and back. And it's funny because I was talking to Corey as soon as I got back about how I saw C7Z06. And I was like, yeah, that's the fucking jam.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The C8s, I didn't even know what happened. And I'm listening to the podcast. I was like, that is so weird.
Yeah.
Like I had the same conversation with you the day after you recorded it or whatever.
Yeah.
It was. I don't know what sparked it. I forget
It was the
what sparked
Z06 because we briefly covered the images of the Z06.
And I had seen a white C8 on the road, and I was like,
I think they'll make the mid-engine vets super cool and way
Yeah.
better. I just don't think like their first try's cool. I think people look at them, the interior's nice, but they haven't hit their stride. Give them a couple gens. They'll
is
be
like
wicked.
is this like the C4 of the like the minute? Is this the beginning of them?
The,
of
the
mid-engine?
Corvette.
Yeah, like what was it? C3 or
the
C4?
hard change was the C4.
The C4.
Yeah.
So this is like their C4.
I think so. I think it's
'cause-
gonna get good,
yeah.
but I don't think they can't make an addition of the current way the car is laid out to look as cool as the C7Z06.
When they get to the C11,
Just wait.
we're gonna see some shit.
Yeah.
Wow, that's a long way.
The center console, the new one is
The rainfall.
it's so weird. Yeah, it's like
I
a
think
big,
they've
like,
gotten rid of it.
They're-
It's like
they-
a Cadillac Alante.
They
pitted,
toyed with
so pitted.
apparently a lot of Corvette guys just didn't like it.
The Corvette guys don't
Could
like a
have
lot
leaned
of
over and
things.
sucked
Remember,
their friend's dick.
Yeah,
so
I was gonna say you definitely can't get roadhead in that vehicle.
when Corvette went from pop-up lights to normal lights, like
Yeah.
all the vet guys were like, I'm never buying a Corvette again. And then like 6 months later, like, I think.
Oh my god, the
normal.
normal color match headlights.
Ugh.
Oh, me so horny. It's like Jesus Christ, dude. I mean, it was such a hard.
Now that's a car you could suck your friend's dick in right there.
yeah. No, that's what I get behind.
Or somebody get behind
yeah.
you.
It's
Yeah,
cool though because I
whatever
mean,
you like.
Yeah.
2021.
it's like you were just listening to the show. I mean, present but not present for the show, and it's just kind of we're all
It's just
on the
like
same
our
page.
minds, you know.
Yeah.
Boom.
Just works.
It's beyond.
Nailed it.
It's a connection.
Yep.
What
So
do I got
anyway,
over here?
uh,
What else are you doing in Mexico? What'd you rent?
oh,
What'd you rent?
I rented a Charger.
Charger. Yep.
No, 4-door Challenger.
Charger.
Charger.
Charger. Yeah.
So okay, here we go.
Charizard.
You all know
Yep.
I'm a huge Hertz supporter.
Hurts.
Yep.
Got hurt on Hertz.
Matter of
All the
fact,
points.
do you still own 60% of the company?
I wish I did because now what remember it was like 13 cents.
Yeah.
And now it's $13.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
So I was mad at Hertz. Last experience I had sucked. I went to Salt Lake City. They didn't have a car I wanted. It was terrible.
They gave you like an encore or something, right?
Yeah.
Enclave.
I think it was a Buick Latrine. Came in one of those.
Le douche.
I was pissed. And then English Ben comes and meets us out, books his car 3 hours before he lands in Salt Lake, and gets a Mazda CX-5.
Yeah.
Which has changed my view on Mazdas, period. They're fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Great car. So he gets that. So I go to rent, and I rent from Avis for the first time. And I rent myself a Challenger or a Charger. Because I rented whatever the 2-door is, a Challenger.
Yeah.
Because that's like my jam. It's got Android Auto and I know it. That's how I
works.
rent cars
Yep.
now. And it's ostentatious, which is hilarious. So I rent that and I pull up and the lady's super cool at the register. She's just bullshitting around. I'm like, hey man, I usually rent something fun. You got anything fun? She's like, I got what the fuck is that thing called? Oh my god.
I don't know.
She's like, I got a what is the name of the pack of the car I had?
Scat.
Scat pack?
Nah, it wasn't a
poop
scat pack. The poop pack. I wish. It was a Daytona. She's like, I got a Daytona out there for you. And I was like, let me get the Daytona.
Did it have the stripe on it?
Yeah, and it said Daytona across the
Yeah.
front. And it didn't have to I mean, I just knew what the Daytona was. I was like, you don't have to say anything else. I'll take the Daytona. And unlike Hertz, who does a background check, yeah, here's the keys. Just fucking go away.
Yeah, fuck off.
I was like, no shit.
yeah.
So I fire up the fucking Tona, right?
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, what kind of horsepower does this thing have? You know, I'm driving it, and it was like,
that a
I pull
Hemi?
up. Yeah, it says Hemi across the hood, huge.
Okay.
So I pull up the thing while I'm driving, and it like here's a Daytona 392, and I'm like, 600 horsepower. I'm like, there's no fucking way this has that. And then I look up the Daytona, whatever this thing was called, RT, and I'm like, okay, 400 or 375 horsepower. I'm like that. Well, that doesn't feel right, but we'll pull over. So my wife posted a picture of me opening the hood to make sure there was a V8 under there, but it made a ton of noise.
Yeah.
It's fucking hilarious. It's got suede seats.
How much does it weigh?
I'd imagine 5 to
4,800
10,000
pounds?
pounds.
Pull up some Daytona.
Yeah, 4,800 pounds. 'Cause I was gonna say
5,000 pounds.
there's like the 392 Daytona.
Correct, which absolutely murders.
Yeah.
And then there's some Hellcat Daytona. There's so many trims of that car. So I was square in the middle with the 5.7 liter, like 400-ish horsepower.
And there's a sticker pack Daytona.
Yeah.
What year was this bad sucker?
It was
Probably a
2020, I think.
2020.
It had like 5,000 miles on it. It was orange. It was like the perfect Kirky car, you know?
The Charger.
Daytona.
When I see the 392 Daytona, I'm like, I mean, yeah, I drive that.
This sucker right
No,
here?
it didn't. See, if it had that badge on it, I would have left in a cloud of fucking smoke.
Yeah.
Right, that's all.
47 grand. Do you notice that Daytona that we just
Yeah.
looked at? Shook just brought up is $47,000 for 707
It's
horsepower.
insane, isn't it?
I mean, this Daytona had to be like 19,000 brand new.
I mean, honestly, this might be the new move for me.
Is it this body style? Because the one I'm picturing is the hideous one.
I feel
It's
like
this
we
one.
do this often, but just for reference.
But that looks like it's that might be a 392 though, which also has 600 horsepower or something, which is also fucking crazy.
Yeah.
right now there are 7 different variants.
Okay, so
of,
let's just go 8 cylinders. That's an RT,
Charger.
right?
let's see.
Daytona's a package of stickers and suede seats, as far as I can tell.
Down bottom we have SXT,
Nope,
GT.
don't even want to hear about
I
it.
don't know what GT.
Hit the RT.
RT is going to be. Let's see.
Yeah, 485 horsepower.
There's no way it had that much horsepower.
No.
That's a 392.
That's what you said.
500. No,
No,
I didn't
no.
say 392. A Daytona. It was an RT.
So here's an RT Daytona edition.
Yeah, tell me about it.
This is a brand new one.
Yeah, that's what I had.
20-inch.
Don't care about any of that.
Wheels, automatic, reverse mirrors.
It had reverse mirrors, which is
370
nice.
Why is it
horsepower.
Technology.
370.
That makes sense. Yeah.
There we go. 5.7 liter V8 Hemi.
How much is it?
MDS VVT. This one.
18 grand.
Brand new.
No. This was $40,000.
Okay, so but what if I go the 392 edition of that?
So then I don't know where the 392 edition pops in, but again, throw out the two first ones, and we're going RT and above. RT Scat Pack.
What's the Scat Pack get me?
Scat Pack is $42,000.
How much horsepower?
It's only
Let's see.
3,900 pounds.
Yeah, that must be with no interior.
That's with no. Yeah,
That's the 6.4 liter
yeah. The
versus
Scat Pack's a big hit. It's $3,000 more, but it's a 6.4 liter instead of a 5.7 liter.
You get a lot of poop. That's why.
Dude, do you know how much that thing must fuck?
I mean,
Also, the blue with the white?
What is this?
I don't fucking hate this thing.
What is
I
this?
don't hate it one bit.
What is this?
That's the RT
Daytona edition?
Daytona edition.
Why is that 47?
That's interesting because why is it showing a
That's a Hellcat. Go down. So see what it says for horsepower.
5.7?
No, 5.7. That thing sucks. Give me a better one, Shook. How is this a
that's-
hell? Oh, here we go. Okay, I want the SRT. No, let's SR Hellcat. How much is that going to cost me?
That's a lot.
Hellcat
SRT,
wide
Yeah,
body.
84. That makes sense.
There
So
we go.
there's the Scat
They're not
Pack.
going to rent me that.
Right. So
Ooh, date grape. Best color.
the one they might rent you is the Scat Pack wide body.
Yes. What's that get me?
Not much,
I mean,
but
this,
it is $50,000.
This
Well, I mean, it
looks
gets you a
way
lot.
better than
How much
the old
horsepower is a
Charger,
Scat
right?
Pack wide
yeah.
body?
Yeah.
I'm in on it. Look at
Where's
that.
my power?
No,
How
This
does
thing's
that
just
get
a
to show
murder
me
machine.
power
How much
Yeah.
horsepower does this thing
It's
have?
sick.
700?
Dude, imagine
Too
sitting
much.
in your lazy boy.
707.
707. I mean, this is the Playboys.
Yeah.
Get rid of that privacy policy.
You
You're killing
could
me.
be a playboy.
You could be a Playboy with this thing. Get it in
Go
great.
back to that first tab,
The first
please.
tab.
Yeah, top left.
This?
That's a tab
Yeah,
up
where you
there.
were able to click.
all the way top
Oh,
left?
this
There
one?
you go.
Yeah. All right. Hit me with the SRT 6.4.
I think that's like 500 horsepower. That's a looker.
392.
That's a Scat Pack.
This
Okay,
that
yeah.
grill looks
52
like
grand.
that ain't the one.
How much money is it though? 52 grand. How much horsepower does it have? 485.
Yeah.
yeah, but look at that grill. It's really bad.
Yeah, I mean the cars aren't great.
Ugh, yeah.
That's
That's
substantially better.
sexual. That should be the Scat Pack because it looks
Okay,
like
so
shit.
what's the version above that? What's that
SRT
Dodge
Hellcat.
Charger Hellcat? Top speed. Oh,
Wha-
okay, that's what we're looking at.
What website are we on that everything's in?
Shopallcars.com. Okay, we got to get out of this
kilometers an
website. Anyways, nobody
Yeah.
wants to hear us talk about this. Had one of those.
I
It was
think
fun.
That's why they're tuning in.
Great
actually.
rental car.
Yeah. Great rental car.
I didn't power brake or
Honestly-
do anything silly. I should have.
Probably just a quality car all around.
Oh, it had a button that said Super Sport Package. And you hit that and it changed a bunch of settings. It honestly didn't do anything. And it was screen printed so bad, it was like not centered. It was awesome. I should have
So-
taken a picture of that.
You think what's her face? Fucking $1 rental or whatever threw it on there.
She
after?
threw the. I got this. No, you hit it. It did something. The Super
Oh.
Sport Package. So
Did it like open a flapper in the exhaust or something?
no, there was no flapping in this exhaust. This was pure fucking American muscle the whole
Yeah.
time.
American beef. Just spill
Yeah.
it
It
right out.
sounded way better than it drove,
Yeah.
which is really all I want from a rental car.
I mean,
It looks pretty sweet. This grill is sweet. It's this one. This one doesn't do it for anybody.
No.
What is that?
I don't know. I take that too. It's purple.
The purple is cool, but
boy.
like
Oh boy.
that looks pretty sweet. I guess you got to go Hellcat if you want it to look cool.
so all right.
Yeah.
Ultimate
Anyways,
rental.
That was great. Drove that around a bunch. Loved it. Wife drove it. Loved it. I don't know. Cool car.
Nice.
My rentals are still like Dodges. If I can get a Challenger or a Charger, I'm in.
Yeah.
Gotta be an RT though. You gotta be an 8-cylinder. I can't be driving over the 6
The fucking 6-cylinder.
SXT or whatever that shit is.
Yeah.
Not for this guy. So, anyways, I did that. You guys got any other callbacks? Because I still got more.
What did I have here? I've written down the Revival hoodie. We already talked about it. Go pre-order one
Now,
if you believe.
If you believe.
If you believe.
They put them in on the move.
I drove a Maverick. We'll talk about that later. What else you got for callbacks? Because everything else I have is stuff we've done.
Gentlemen, I went to Turbo Mike's today.
I also have a.
Oh. What do you got?
I guess this can fall into deep thought, actually.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
we
went
can
to
save
Turbo
that-
Mike's today.
save that for
It was a
deep thought.
blast. Fixing my M3 a little bit more. It's getting better. I still need to burn another chip because old cars stink. And he had a twin turbo Viper there, which someone won at a raffle. One of those you buy a shirt, you get a twin turbo Viper maybe, and somebody did, so it actually happens. But we knew it happened because Medium Performance won a raffle car
Yep.
as well.
and
so.
Dave Baker.
Really?
He won a Mini.
Oh, his is the only one that wasn't a rat trap, though.
Oh, yeah. That thing's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This Viper, this Viper was cool, but it immediately broke. Also, a Spec V R33 GTR there, which was super sweet. Put together by the same man, Matt, who put together my car. And yeah, just Turbo Mike's place rocks. Fair enough. Turbo Mike's the man. Go see him if you need something tuned. Yeah, nice little ride I took there.
How many chips you burning now? This is 3?
Doesn't be chip number 3, but I think we got it. But the
You know-
guy just emailed me back, what kind of injectors are you going to get? Once you tell me, I'll burn the chip. And I'm going to be like, I'm just going to keep the ones I have. And you can burn me a chip later when I get new injectors.
Yeah.
I got to figure out injectors tomorrow. I'm running out of injector at 7,500 RPM. Like, not like exploding, but like
Yeah.
can't get as much fuel as I want. So I got to find bigger injectors. If anybody knows what the hell kind of injector goes in a BMW S14 motor, it's an old Bosch injector.
I bet
There was the same thing in the Volvo 740, so whatever they upgrade to is what I need.
Jay Bird would know.
Does Jay Bird know? Mm-hmm. Jay Bird, let me know, buddy.
I bet
there's not a part number on the side of the injector.
You see Jaybird posted a photo of his car today?
I did.
Good God.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah.
my.
Just out and about.
Tim Connors won a Trans Am with a 408 stroker?
What?
What?
How's everybody winning on this stuff?
I know. Seriously.
Yeah, I need to start entering?
Yeah.
Bruno V, the Charger Hellcat Red Eye. Oh, yeah, that's
That's what-
797 horse.
I looked it up.
Big feels right there. Big feels.
It looks about the same.
Well, congrats to you, Tim.
Yeah, congrats, buddy. Bring it by.
That Superman spec?
Yeah, do a burnout.
Superman Spec's the only way. Then I have what we did this weekend. We went to some events.
Yeah.
I also we should announce at the beginning of the show, we're giving out a donut. We're letting loose some donut meat information.
Yes. Early
Donut
than
meat
we
information
typically
because we're going to do it early in the morning and we're going to do it at a really cool location.
do. Yep.
So Sunday, the 17th of October,
1-7.
we're having a donut meet on Ocean Drive in Newport, Rhode Island.
Yep.
We'll be there.
We'll be there.
Rain, shine.
Donuts.
If it rains, I'm not going to be there. Let's be honest.
I might still be there.
All right, maybe we'll be there if it rains. But anyways,
Probably not.
October 17th, Newport, Ocean
Yep.
Drive.
Do we have a time yet?
8 a.m.
Okay.
8 a.m. donut meet. It is literally, look up Ocean Drive online. It's where Jay Leno lives. There's a park. Can we get the name of that park? What's the name of that park?
I'm on it.
It's where they fly the kites and stuff.
It's
Yeah.
not Ocean Avenue. I made that mistake earlier.
Correct.
Yeah, no, it's Ocean Drive. Let me find out what the park's
it?
name is.
Newport Ocean Drive.
Yeah,
Park?
there's some parking lots right along the water. It's a beautiful
Brenton
spot.
Point?
Brenton Point.
Kings
Yep.
Beach?
Yep.
Oh,
Brenton Point. Yep.
Bretton Point's it.
So just find us. We'll be hanging out there. It's gonna be early. Bring some donuts. I don't know how many donut stores are close, but same, just to hang out.
There's a Maz right down the road.
Ooh, Ma's Donuts is killer local
Apple
chain.
Dutch Crumb.
So any of you guys want to come out to one, haven't been to a donut meet, want some time. I mean, if you want to come down Saturday and stay over in Newport, man, you could probably even fool your lady or significant other into that because it's a really cool town.
Make a nice little.
Off season, food's cheap.
Yep.
I don't know who
So
brought those
Hotel's
massive
cheap.
cinnamon rolls, but bring those.
yeah,
again.
Sunday the 17th, Newport Ocean Drive, 8 a.m. It's an early boy. We'll be there for a while, I'm sure.
Be there, be square.
And we're working on some other stuff maybe for that weekend, but we'll let you know. Maybe some night before action.
Details to come.
Yeah, absolutely. So, how's your boy?
Yep.
We're gonna be the big hurrah, the last hurrah
Where about?
of the season.
Yeah, this may be the last round of the season.
Yeah.
Although we could do a November meet.
Because I was thinking, yeah, we'll still have donut meets throughout the whole year. I think.
But this will
Well,
be
not of this magnitude.
yeah,
this would be a magnitudinal event, which is
yeah,
nice.
because I
It
was.
would shift the tectonic plates.
Ooh,
Ooh.
Oh, someone's
tsunami
gonna
even.
message Rick Vito about the other thing as well.
okay.
Totally forgot. Don't
Yeah.
worry, Rick. We're gonna DM you. Anyways, so that's cool. We know a lot of people. We only give a couple days notice, so this is a couple weeks notice. So we'd love to see you. We also have to hit medium performance with the same thing. Shit, I keep on forgetting to message people.
Yep.
Yeah, that's that.
Deep thought.
Yeah, but then we got the thing we did. Yeah, so go ahead.
thought.
What do you got for deep thoughts?
This comes in from Grape Whistle.
Love them.
I've been on something for a while now, and I think it needs to become a deep thought.
Okay.
Where do we draw the lines on hatchbacks? Do we simply just have to connect the rear glass to the trunk? In that case, I could make an EG coupe into a hatch real quick. The body line / slopes should predict what is or isn't a hatch. I would love to know your opinion.
He put up a few different
I source things. Yeah.
I
things.
voted.
I don't know if they're still up there.
I think,
There's
they
a
are.
lift. There's a difference between a lift back and a hatchback.
All right, so
yeah, I guess.
is this a
There is.
hatchback?
That's a hatchback.
100%.
That's a hatchback.
EG,
For sure.
EG is a
EG Civic
hatchback.
hatchback.
EK.
100%.
EK Civic hatchback.
Lift back.
Not so
Fuck
much.
that thing.
That's a lift back.
Lift back. 57% said no. It is
Yeah, but I
not
mean,
a hatchback.
I
That's
said
why
no.
they're wrong.
That's
I said no.
I mean, yeah, this is not a hatchback.
Oh, not a hatchback. They're
Yeah,
right.
Not a hatchback.
This right here,
Yes.
this is in fact a hatchback.
Yeah, I consider that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
That's
absolutely
That's
a
the,
hatchback.
the
WRX.
that's we're looking at.
I don't even know how this is
WRX
a debatable option.
I didn't even know why that's on there.
I said no.
That's
on
a
that
lift
one.
back.
I
yeah.
said no on that
yeah,
one.
that's a hard no. Is this a hatchback? I think is that a probe? What is that?
That is a probe.
It's also a lift back.
Yeah.
Correct.
And that was it.
I can't remember what I voted
So
on
other
that
good
one.
examples would be like the new A7s or S7s.
Yeah,
Those
all those are lift
liftbacks.
backs. Like my
Yeah.
wife's car's a 330 GT. The
Yeah.
whole glass lifts up.
Not
That's
a
a
hatch.
lift back. It's not a hatch. You gotta have your glass at the back
Defined-
has to be almost vertical.
A
I would say
defined
primarily vertical.
slope. Right.
Exactly.
Almost 90. We'll go.
So then is my Civic a hatchback? I think it is.
No, it's a lift
No,
back.
it's a lift
It's
back.
lift back. Yeah.
I think it's a hatchback.
I think you're wrong.
No, if
I'll die on this hill.
if you can,
Now your head head height has to be within 10% of the height on the back of your back.
if you
I don't care what
physically,
Honda calls it.
if you
they
physically
can call it whatever
can't
they
walk under the hatch,
Yeah,
it's not
that's
a
not a
hatchback.
hatch.
I can walk under the hatch.
No, you can't. If you would have just walked straight, you'd hit your bumper before you
Don't-
can lean under
Oh,
the
I
hatch.
see what
Don't
you're
lie.
saying.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Don't
Yeah.
lie to me. Yeah, the
So
thing,
that-
no, a hatchback. What makes it a hatchback is it pivots off the far end of the roof, which is the back of the
The
car,
end of the
Right,
roof,
right.
not the C pillar.
not the middle of the roof. Yeah, C pillar lift is a lift back.
yeah.
D pillar lift.
Right. Yeah, because that's nowhere near vertical enough
Yeah, that's
on
a
the 2017 Civic hatch or
lift.
Civic non-hatch.
They can call it a hatchback. It's not.
I think it's a hatchback.
It's closer a hatchback than a lot of stuff, but it's not.
Yeah,
I mean,
don't
I think
it's
this
full
straddles
hatch.
the line.
Right. That
But
would
I
make
still
you,
think at the end of your car is down like that. It's not a hatchback.
Like that glass
it
says
wants
it all
to
to
be.
me.
It wants to be like
Wants
where
to
the
be.
where the license
If they
plate.
just raised
right,
that
the
thing,
glass
it would be.
Yeah, exactly.
Absolutely.
It needs more of
It's
a.
a little wagon. A hatchback's a little wagon.
has
That's not
too
a
much
wagon.
shelf. We don't want the shelf.
No,
Get rid of the shelf.
Yeah, do you have a partial shelf
Right.
under your glass? You don't have a
Although
hatchback.
GTIs, right? Yeah, exactly. GTIs have them.
A partial shelf?
Polo's got one.
I don't know what the fuck.
When
I
you
don't know.
lift,
Rabbit's got
when
one.
you lift the
Yeah, actually,
hatch
all
itself.
of them have that.
Oh,
has
that little
too.
flappy
Yeah,
boy?
They all
Yeah.
have that.
No, I don't have that. I have a privacy
all right,
card.
well, that fixes it. But anyway, nonetheless, that spoiler the top spoiler has to be over the back of the car. It can't just be fucking flapping in the breeze like that. That's disgusting.
Right.
I think it's a hatchback. I'm gonna die on this hill. I'm gonna die.
Yeah, definitely are.
He's
Definitely
planted
are.
his flag and he's staying there.
Yeah, I mean that's. Listen,
See me
we
in
all have
battle
different
on this hill.
opinions.
What's another one that's like kind of that they call a hatchback,
Well, pull up.
but it's not?
Pull up. I don't know if
Oh, wait.
they call them
Hold on.
Sportbacks. The Audis A7s and S7s.
Yeah, but
but
that's
those
a
are
liftback.
defined.
What about this one? Corolla hatchback.
That should be a.
That's a full-on hatchback.
Yeah,
that's
that's
a
a hatchback.
proper hatchback.
Yeah.
yeah, that's a hatchback.
So you're saying
You can't tell the difference between that and your car.
You're
Look
saying
at the
because
angle. This
Yeah,
is close
also,
to a
can you
90.
get
because
a-
it's straight down.
90.
Go to that bottom
Right.
left photo.
Because look at this one. It's like not straight down.
That's pretty straight. That's,
That's
straight
straighter
enough for
than
me.
the Civic.
I think it's because this is a little stubbier.
Nah, but the roof takes a
Go to the
dive.
middle red one. I mean,
Come on.
That's
Yeah.
very slanted. It's like a 45-degree angle.
No, that is a Corolla hatchback. That's a hatchback. It doesn't have a weird.
It's a Civic hatchback.
It doesn't
It's a
have.
hatchback.
It doesn't have a weird
It's
medium
not enough
spoiler.
angle. We need to determine the angle.
look how much
Yeah,
further
it's the
forward
angle.
the top roof spoiler was on the Civic. It's almost above
the top roof
rear
spoiler on the
passengers.
Civic's ridiculous.
The-
I mean,
the-
this isn't even a
Yeah.
conversation.
The antenna spoiler is above the driver's head on the Civic.
yeah, may as well be a
Yeah, it's
motorcycle.
for radio signals.
Yeah, no, that's not a. That's a hatchback.
All right, what
Corolla
what's
hatch
the,
is a hatchback.
Where's
Pull
my
up-
mouth?
What else?
What's
Who
the
else?
Audi one?
The only
Well,
one. The only one that's confusing. Z4M coupe.
That's a hatchback.
No, look it up.
Is it? I'm trying to think.
Oh wait, Z4. Ooh,
That's a
yeah.
hatch-
For you said M coupe and I pictured yours.
That's a hard liftback.
That's a liftback,
Yeah,
right?
that's,
The liftback
I
for
would say
sure.
that falls under
Z3M
liftback.
coupe though.
Hatch.
So,
Hatchback.
yeah, that's a pretty good.
Because I'm pivoting on the
Defined-
back of the roof. Look, you're
open up,
lifting
a new,
half.
open up a new tab.
I was gonna say
Everyone knows what a
it sh-
Z3M and a Z4M
put
looks
It
like.
should
Z3
be.
and
It
Z4.
should be the amount of roof line that lifts up.
You're saying
Yeah.
Z3 versus M?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get the ass end.
If you just put Z3 versus Z4, there should be a picture of both of them together somewhere.
Yeah. Look at that hatch. Look at that
That's
hatch.
hatch. Yeah, that's
See,
hatch.
oh,
Z3
that's
coupe?
beautiful. Oh my
That's
god,
a
that's a
hard
beautiful.
I mean
hatch.
that
That's a really
almost
nice
forms
spec.
the 90.
Yeah,
That's a goddamn hatch.
That
Spec.
forms the 90 either way.
that's
You can
quite
go up,
literally
you can
6
go
to
down.
midnight.
Yeah, I just went 60
What are
minutes.
these little guys? I like these.
Oh, mid-wing?
Oh, yeah, you
Sign
can't
me
have
up.
those. Can't have those.
Sign
Those
me
are
up.
Real expensive.
Sexual.
I like them too.
Do
Yeah.
pull up just
Go back
Z3
to the
versus
Z4.
Z4. Just
Put
type
them
that
on
in.
either side of the screen. Just split the
I want to see them up close in person. I want to touch.
Z4 coupe. You got to put.
And
coupe.
then hit images.
Oh, Jesus
there we
Christ.
go.
Yeah, to put coupe because they made these shitty convertibles.
Yeah, nobody wanted those.
Fuck those things.
Yeah, there it is.
Oh my god, there
There
it
it
is.
is.
Definitive.
Yeah.
Hatchback.
Hatchback less.
Liftback.
See how much roof you end up lifting on the lift back? That's
Civic
what.
hatch on the right,
Yeah.
Corolla hatch on the left.
Okay. I don't think so. I don't think so. It looks different.
What do you mean it looks
Yeah, no
different?
kidding.
this
Because they're
looks,
different. Because one's a hatchback and the other's a liftback.
this looks more like this lift back looks more like a hatchback than your hatchback.
If you can stick some, or if you can put something on the glass.
No, but
it's not a hatchback.
you're flipping the roof open. You know what I mean?
Right. That's part
On a
of the
lift
roof.
back, you're opening the roof. On
Right.
the hatchback, you're opening the hatch.
The hat. Right. Right.
In your car, you're lifting the roof. Let me see your car open. We'll see if this is. We'll see what
Yeah, but
happens.
my car opens just like an EK hatchback.
Let me see how it
If-
opens.
If you were to take your,
Yeah, but
Actually,
you have
that's not true. The wing would open.
let's
on
open
the
it.
EK
You,
hatch.
you have too much horizontal opening.
but if you were to remove your,
Can we
roof
see your car
lift
open?
back,
Let's see this. Let's see this
your
Honda
roof
open.
would be incomplete.
Yeah, 2017 Honda Civic hatchback.
Like a hatchback, if you
Open.
take the hatch off and drive in the rain, it's not getting in.
Right. Right. You still have a roof.
Yeah, look
Yeah.
how much rain's going to get in that thing.
You're
That's an
exposed.
unacceptable amount
You're
of rain.
exposed. It's like a frunk.
That's like a
In the back.
bathtub.
Yeah,
There's my privacy curtain.
privacy.
What
Can
do
we
you
get
mean?
a Can we get a side shot of this thing? I mean,
Look at that guy. What's
Not
going
gonna
on?
lie, I
What's
mean,
going
He's
on?
crying because you're saying it's not a hatchback.
What are you jostling for the worst pictures? Let me see a side shot.
I'm looking for it.
Is that a motor in the back of that thing?
You
No.
bet your sweet ass it is. Look, here you go.
I can't
Type
tell
R.
if that is. Not a hatch.
I can't believe you guys.
Are you kidding? Look, you're lifting half the roof off the car. Go to this one. We're looking at a white one side shot. Look how much roof you're pulling off. If it was a hatchback, it would stop right here. And
Yeah.
then you'd whip.
Yeah, it'd look more like a shooting
It would
brake.
be a hatch. That's a roof back.
I don't know. I think that's a weird argument.
No, that's how you define it. I've decided this now. If you take the hatch off, if the rain gets in while you're driving,
Yep. It's not
it's
a
a
hatch.
lift back.
Grape Whistle coming in with the heavy
Deep thought.
deep thought.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Like, look at this guy. He's working on his roof. Not his hatch, his roof.
Yeah. He's working on his roof.
That's a lot of room. That's
That
a
rear
lot,
glass should be almost vertical.
That's a lot of hatch.
It does look there's a
It's
lot
not
of
a
storage
hatch.
in
No,
there.
it's not.
It's
It's,
not-
it's a lot of.
That's because it's a trunk and a roof that's opening.
Yeah,
the-
liftbacks always give you more room.
It's a very big
Yeah, lift
crevice.
backs definitely give you more room. You're right.
Huge crevice.
I'm gonna write a letter to Honda.
You
many,
should.
many more storage.
Well, don't bother, because if you get into that, then like we can get into the argument of coupe.
They'll write back and
Yeah,
they'll
it's just-
be like, "We're
Well,
very
okay,
sorry."
Don't worry, I saw a 2 Series 4-door coupe the other day.
Makes perfect sense.
Yeah, gotta be. There's nothing like a four-door.
I
coupe.
saw it drive by me. I'm like, when did that happen?
That really rustled. That's gets my Jimmy's rustled.
What I will say is that the trunk on the not hatchback versus the hatchback,
I don't see a hatchback there, but I kind of get what you're going for.
So,
it's only a little bit more.
Grape Whistle also wrote this. This was sparked from the new Civic hatchback in parentheses, which doesn't give off the hatchback vibes.
It's not a hatchback.
Wagon-like, but also sporty. If the new Civic hatch looked more like the Golf, it would sell like hotcakes.
Well, that's because he's saying this one because
That's
even
100%
worse.
just like yours.
it
It's a
is
liftback.
not.
It's
that is-
worse.
that is not a hatchback.
It's violating even more, but it's the same idea.
This car.
What is that?
This car.
Was that red one the same thing? That looks like a Tesla Model Y.
It wishes.
Oh, wow.
This car is a enormous.
2022 Honda Civic hatch.
That's not a hatch.
It's not a hatchback.
Wow, that's bad.
I'll die on this hill too. This is not a hatchback.
Yeah,
No.
just like your car, not a hatchback.
I can't.
That
I can't
really
stand
does
you.
look like a Tesla.
Go down one more.
Simply not a
Go down.
hatchback.
What's that thing below it?
This.
That's a hatchback.
That's more of a
That's
hatch.
a hatchback. There we
See
go.
how much more vertical it is?
Defined angle.
Yeah, this sure. But
If you took that hatch off, driving straight, hardly any rain in the car.
this looks way better than whatever the fuck we.
That
just
looks like an
looked at.
X3.
Yeah, I thought it was an X1. That's why I brought it up.
I thought it was an Acura.
Look at this guy.
Acura?
He's fucking alone in the studio with the fucking mask on.
Is that a Jetta?
Good
Yeah.
work. Good work there,
They look
Chief.
the
I like
Jetta
his
and a
wife's
Kia
boots.
Stinger? So that was a deep thought.
Okay,
Yeah.
Thank you, Grape Whistle.
Yeah, shouts Grape Whistle. Very good deep thought. I'm sure there's, a
No,
lot
we
of
figured it
argument.
out.
I'm sure there's a lot of people
If you take
listening
the hatch off
who will
and the
have
rain
their
gets in
opinion.
easily while going straight down the highway,
Or even
it's fucking not a
I'm
hatchback.
taking my trunk off this weekend.
Look at this guy.
you're going to get soaked. What is happening there?
Is that Camissa?
I'm never buying another Civic again because of this picture. Get it out of here.
I don't know what's happening, but I think I want
It's
one.
something. Yeah. If you have an opinion, you want to follow up with us, hit us up.
Brian Cass. Fox Body's a liftback.
Correct.
Look
Yeah.
look at full metal neck. If the roof line flows into the hatch, it's not a hatch. It's
Yeah,
absolutely right.
exactly. That's exactly it.
That might be even better than taking the back off and driving in the rain.
Yeah.
CRX. You're saying CRX is not a hatchback?
Let me see the CRX.
CRX, no, is liftback.
You guys are
No.
fucking
No,
killing
no,
me.
no. Let me
By-
see the CRX.
By that plate, by the rear window, it's liftback.
That is
What
liftback.
is that
Yeah,
monstrosity?
I'm sorry. Yes, that's 100% a liftback.
What is that? What
It's
is
one of the
happening
best.
there?
I'll give you that. What? It's one of the best liftbacks. Was
Right,
the liftback.
because it's coupe.
There's another CRX that's a hatchback though. The old Civic hatch, right?
It's like being
Yeah,
able to
you're-
put stuff inside your car from the roof.
yeah,
right.
exactly.
You're talking about this one.
You can stand up a refrigerator back there.
It's a shelf.
EF?
Yeah, that's
Oh,
that's proper.
that's a
Good
hatchback.
Lord.
God,
My God.
damn it, that's great.
Jesus.
Yeah,
This
we're looking at EF
is-
Civic hatch.
Don't
will-
hurt him.
I will say this is the
Oh,
best Civic
my
ever
God.
made.
How
Good
can we get these?
God.
How much are these?
They're
It's
very
way too
expensive.
expensive.
Oh my
The
God, they're
SIR
so
from Bumper.
good.
Oh, my good God.
Oh Jesus, I wish we'd even talk about these. We shouldn't talk about this.
Yeah. those
I
are
could do
quite
an
good.
entire episode just on
Oh
this.
my
We should
God.
have. If we know anybody who's really into these EF Civics, please get in touch. We'd love to.
would love to talk about
love to pick
I
your
think,
brain.
I think Shook's really into them, if I'm honest.
I know a lot about them. I had 3 of them.
There we go.
Did you?
Yep, I had 3 of these.
So why can't you understand that you don't have a hatchback now?
I'm going to get a water.
It's getting real warm in here.
Did you learn nothing?
Have you learned nothing? Wait, P. Coots, my bro won a Pro Charge 2021 Denali and 30,000 K from Larkin and Bridgewater. I don't know what Larkin is.
What is Larkin and Bridgewater? I assume Bridgewater, Mass.
Finance company.
Yeah.
I honestly don't know what that is.
Yeah. Well,
But
now we're able to solve that.
yeah. Do you want to get into the B for B?
Yeah, because I think this weekend's event's more of like a main discussion.
I figured we could recap that for the main topic.
Yeah.
What do you guys want to do?
This past weekend, main discussion.
You can cue 'em.
Yes.
We're gonna. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you already
Yeah.
hit it. We're
We're
in
gonna do
it.
news.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, before news.
Yeah, B for B.
Sorry guys, it's been a long time.
No worries. No worries.
What is Bucks for the Boys? Well, guys, Bucks for the Boys is how we're gonna monetize this podcast because all our advertisers dropped us.
No, contracts ran out.
Contracts ran out.
Didn't
I
re-up
was, I
them.
was playing with them.
Thought I didn't ask you.
I got little dingies there.
Little ditty?
Little ditty. So, anyways, I don't know. You know, I've been talking about it. I was listening to a bunch of podcasts when I was on the plane, etc. And I'm not a big fan of podcast advertising. If you got one or two at the beginning, whatever, but the things that pop up in the middle and you got 8 of them at the beginning, it really takes away from the podcast. We don't want to do it. So the best way we can do it is we've come up with this value for value method, which is Bucks for the Boys. So if you find any value in Revival Motoring at all, you can go to revivalmotoring.com/B4B, Bucks for Boys, and hit us a couple bucks. You know, there's some subscription models on there which range from 50 cents to $5 an episode. And those long-standing donations we get from people and the people that subscribe, we're super psyched on it. It helps us keep the lights on and keep giving you better product, having better events, and not having us to worry about having to advertise shaving our balls before every podcast.
Though it was fun.
It was a lot of fun.
Well, also,
We're going to do... Yeah.
okay, sweet.
And then, of course, we also have other ways to kind of help us produce this podcast. Obviously, we get cash. Hit us up with Bucks for the Boys. If you want to just send us a one-time, it's info@revivalmotoring.com. On the PayPals, you can put a message in there, and we will read it online. You can call your friends a douche for not putting some money in, and we'll call them out. That'd be great. Also, revivalmotoring.com has a bunch of merch. Obviously, that stuff helps us massively. But also, if you're not spending cash, hey, hit us up with like a news lead, a callback, anything you see automotive content-wise.
Deep thoughts.
You get an event going on. Shit, we'll talk about your event going on. You don't have to give us cash, you know? If you got an event you want us to tell people about, tell
Doesn't
people
even
to
need
go
to be near us.
Yeah, it doesn't need to be near us. We're more than happy to promote events, etc.
Obviously, if you've not listened to us much before, if there's new listeners, which we get, we try to make everything very community-based.
Absolutely.
So, you know, you're part of that community.
We're in the community. So anyway, you can help us out. That'd be great. You know, we get, you throw 50 cents at your boys for an episode. I mean, we appreciate it massively, more than you could imagine. And hopefully it's not breaking the bank for you. But, anything. Dumb Photoshops. You've got some patches for my synthesizers. Let's get them going, I don't know how that works, but we could figure it out.
Yeah.
Podcast reviews, which we do have a new one, and I'll read later.
Podcast reviews on Apple, which we love, and we have a lot of fun with. So, yeah, that's Bucks for the Boys. As I said, it's kind of value for value. So if you find us worth anything, fine. If not, hey, that's fine. We're not going behind a paywall. We're not doing anything different. We're going to do the podcast like we always have. And then we'll just interrupt it during this time at every podcast to read out people that are helping us out. And thank you guys for keeping us rolling. So, Josh, what do we got?
And if you are a subscriber, you will automatically be entered to receive free stuff in the mail. We're going to send out random things, whether it be air fresheners and stickers. That's probably going to be across the board. And then you're automatically going to be able to win a print, perhaps, maybe some other stuff coming up. We have a couple bits left over from a past advertiser.
Past advertiser about bits.
About bits. Some collagen, if you will. That I don't have all the numbers in front of me right now, but we'll do a drawing over the next day or two on
smell
the
like the boys?
Instagram, so you
Hey,
can
trying to
smell like the boys.
Check out our Instagram. If you're
Want to smell like the
subscriber.
boys? Subscribe to Bucks for the Boys.
Bucks
That's
for the
it.
Boys. It's the only way to
That's it.
smell like us.
That's what we do. We all get in here and just spray each other with
Yeah.
the stuff.
It's weird. It's totally weird. Okay.
So some of our new subscribers
That is spraying us with
that
their
have
stuff.
their here's their names, and we got one message included, but shouts to everybody on this list. So first, Matt D. Shout out at Trap Lord Suck Bang Bang Bang.
Yep, big shout to Trap.
He just writes, we call him Cass. His birthday is Thursday, 10/7. Happy birthday, Florida man.
Happy birthday.
So
The
trap
Florida
so
man.
Trap
many-
Lords suck bang bang bang.
So many things just fell into line for me.
His birthday is
October.
yep.
And what was the other thing? I already forgot. What'd you say?
What?
Oh, Florida man.
Florida man.
So many things make more sense now. He gets us.
Oh yeah, he's right there with us.
Yeah.
So shouts to him. Happy birthday from Matt D, and of course from us. Trap
Happy
Lord-
birthday for
Trap
your
Lord.
boys at the Revive Motoring Podcast, man.
Also, new subs: Rob B,
Rob B.
Nick B,
Rob Bass.
and Chris
Nick
M.
Bass. Chris
and that's
M.
the new ones for this week.
Thank you guys for hooking us
shouts.
up. That is huge.
Yep.
Also, at the Revive Motoring Podcast, we have a way to recognize how good our previous episodes are based on the bucks for the boys. And that is called dollars per listen, bucks per listen. So we take how many listens we had, we take all the dollars we've made, and we divide and we come up with how many dollars a listen we get. And Corey's talked to NASA, and they figured out how many dollars a listens we've gotten. So what kind of record have we broken?
We're at a very soft 8
Oh, boy.
cents per listen.
8 soft?
8 soft.
Pretty
Eight
solid.
soft,
Eight
Pretty
soft.
solid.
hard 7.
Yeah. Hard 7,
Hard 7.
soft 8.
Soft 8.
Yeah, it's a shower,
Yeah.
Wow.
not a grower.
Well, you know what?
We are up
8's pretty solid.
from 3 from last week.
Yeah. Last
Yeah.
week,
So
We had
shouts
an
to our
issue.
new contributors.
shouts
Yep.
to new contributors. We're
Helping
now,
us
we're now at 8 soft.
Yep. Eight
keep
so-
this.
That's 8 cents, by the way, not $8. 8
Right,
cents
8
a
cents.
listen. Yeah.
Yes.
Bucks per listen. Someday,
Point
we
eight.
hope to be
Yes.
dollars per listen. But right now, we're 8 cents per listen.
Yep.
So if you think you can find it in your heart to beat 8 cents per listen, hook us up. RevivalMotoring.com/B for B. Where the sound is hit all the time in the same place, the same color.
69.
Yeah.
Boom.
What happens? What do you think?
I did my own vocals last week.
Dollar per Shiba or dollar per listen?
Oh, you want to send us some Shiba coin?
Shiba coin.
Which-
send all you got.
Send
we'll
everything
take
you
it.
got.
We'll take it.
What happens first? Dollar per Shiba or dollar for boy
Oh,
listener?
well, Shiba's predicted
Let
to
me tell you
be
something.
$1 in 2050.
If
Shiba's
we're
gonna
at
be
a dollar
big.
per Shiba, a dollar per.
Yeah, if we're at a buck of Shiba, you guys are going to have to find a new podcast. Because it's going to be
fuck off.
the rich motherfuckers podcast.
I'll be doing it by myself, I guess.
Yeah, we would just hand the keys over to you, buddy.
Yeah,
you
it's
can
all
figure it
yours.
out.
I'll be very poor.
It just keeps going
We'll just
up.
buy Shiba.
One man and a coffee pot.
But
I told you, man. I won't leave you behind.
Shiba's
like
still
$5.
cheap. Yeah, I'm going to buy you that 302.
Yeah.
Cool. Also, shout out to Raph. October 12th is his birthday.
Shout to Raph, October 12th. Love you, buddy.
Shouts.
Another
I knew you were a
October
good
boy.
guy.
Another one.
Another one.
Another one.
I am Kyle. Hey, Kyle.
I do have to add to the Bucks for the Boys. I
Yep.
have a new podcast review.
Ooh.
Ooh,
This one is a lengthy one.
Ooh
It is
we
left
love lengthy
by
ones.
Jake MX5.
Is it
Jake
an eight,
MX5.
8 soft, if you will?
It's a hard 7.
Okay.
All right.
Do you think he has a Miata?
I think he does.
Let's hear
And
it.
it reads as Live with the Boys of Summer.
Live with the boys of summer.
That's us.
If you have been on the fence about listening to this podcast, allow me to tip your scales and remind you why Revival Morning Podcast is one you don't want to miss. Each week, I don't know what that popping is in my ears. I don't
Sorry,
like it.
no, I was killing this thing.
Yeah.
I
Each
forgot these
week-
are battery powered.
Josh, a.k.a. the Podcast Daddy, Chuck, a.k.a. Charlie Justice, and Corey, a.k.a. Corey.si, just my Instagram name, come together to discuss some of the biggest topics in the automotive world. These boys slave each week to find the hardest hitting updates in the automotive realm. But if you think that's all this podcast discusses, you would be
Goddamn
dead
right.
wrong. They also cover local to the Rhode Island area events, track nights in America, where Chuck prays to track Jesus that his car makes it out alive,
It's true every time.
and even some sideways sliding coverage as well. The main
Skid
topics
racing.
each week are always perplexing, and you can find a variety of
Perplexing is a good word.
he wrote perplexing.
It's perfect.
And you can find a variety of topics from the best cars of each decade, how much plastic can fit in a Mark III, I think it was a Mark IV, to how to save yourself some of your own hard-earned money
Yep.
when buying a car using the Chuck system. They also have on many special guests who are all experts and legends in the automotive world. The podcast even features special Young Ben updates,
Young Ben.
But you better not drop the cake laughing at those. The easily listenable banter between these guys truly is a gift each week, and it's amazing to provide this to you at home totally free, unless you subscribe to the Bucks for the Boys.
Bucks of the boys.
But if you're in the giving mood and want to support the podcast, then you're in luck. You have several options from buying merch or a magazine to subscribing to Bucks for the Boys program or even checking out Corey's OnlyFans.
True.
I haven't updated that in a bit. Should probably get back on there.
Get some feet on there.
These boys really do offer it all. If you can make it out to an England show, there's a good chance you can catch up with the gang in person. Rumor has it they have been known to kiss hands and shake babies. So you better run to get in line.
Kiss hands and shake babies.
But don't
Hell
just
yeah.
take my word for it. Listen to an episode of the show yourself and see where revival is the best.
Wow.
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 That was incredible.
I'll
I mean-
shake the hell out of your babies.
Yeah.
That's what you
That
need.
was-
Bring us your baby. I'll sign it, shake it. Doesn't
Whatever
matter.
you want.
That was a
Slap it.
lengthy one. It is deeply appreciated.
Seriously.
Thank you so much. Podcast reviews in some world matter a ton, and they help us out.
Yep.
So keep them coming. We love reading them. I enjoy them. Thank you.
Always a good time.
Yeah, thank you for the great review.
That one
man.
gave me a
That's
run
awesome.
for my money.
Thank you.
Not gonna lie to you.
So anyways, that's remember revivalmotoring.com/B4B. Hook us
B4B.
up. We don't really advertise anymore. We need your help.
Now we can
Gonna die.
get into the hotline.
Bling.
You want to do hotline now?
Oh, wait.
Not for the main
Where's
topic.
my
How about
hotline?
news? We do hotline before. Oh yeah.
We'll do hotline
You can
first.
call us on our. You can call us on our. You can call us on your cell phone. I know when that cell phone ring, that can only mean car things. I know when that cell phone ring, that can only mean car things.
Thought it was off for a minute. You know, I love that. I love that false peak on there.
We only had one this week. That's okay.
What's the phone number? If y'all trying to hit us up with them hot messages, what's the number?
1-840
1-840
800
800
2035.
2035. We should make a jingle and sing it into my mic thing.
We should, actually. Oh, shit. We really should.
Yeah, make a jingle.
What's that Cars for Kids song? Have you ever heard that?
1866 cars for kids.
1863
We need
bucks
to-
for
we need to-
boys.
we need to bring that kind of heat.
BUCK UX for boys.
So I don't know who
Windows
this one
noises.
is from,
Let's hear it.
but we're going to give it a go.
Hi, can I get a large number 3? Can I get a Coca-Cola with that? And then I'll also can I get an extra side of fries? And yeah, I think that should be all. Yeah, all right, thanks.
That was wonderfully strange.
I appreciate you adding absolutely no value to this.
Hey, we got one. We're going to play them, whether they're questions, comments,
Kinda gets it.
concerns.
Yeah.
281-330-8004.
It's not our number. Don't leave a message for that one.
You sure can.
I wonder what happens if you call that.
I don't know. Find a live.
Shouts to whoever that was. I don't know who
we
that
appreciate.
Yeah, your order's on the way.
was.
yeah.
Yeah, you're.
Young Ben's driving it over.
I'm sure it'll arrive just fine. But seriously, next week, if you want to call us, leave a message. This is.
I mean, you leave it a message literally anytime during the next week.
yeah, literally.
Doesn't work anymore.
Wow, can we buy that?
Oh, the-
Imagine if that could be our
The
Doesn't
Cars
work
for
anymore.
Kids intro. Yeah. So yeah, it's up all the time. You can leave a voicemail whenever. If we start getting a bunch of them, obviously we'll have to kind of weed through them.
maybe get hammered. You're feeling saucy. Give the boys a call.
Anytime, it's not going to bother anybody. It's
Yeah,
going
bring
to
Josh's home for a little
it's
while.
going to go right to voicemail. I purposely set it up
And
so
you
you
get
don't,
if you want to hear your song again,
right. You can
you
hear the
call
song,
up and we will.
anytime
We're
you
gonna
want to
make
hear
new
the song.
songs all the time.
Yep.
We're getting pretty deep into it.
Yeah. So that is that. Obviously,
I know.
Yeah,
It's
we
coming.
know it's the Mike Jones number.
Come on.
Come on, Ken.
now we can cue the boys.
There they are.
News.
Boys are sleeping on the job there,
They
man.
were.
What's up with the boys these
I had
days?
him muted. Let's get right back into it. 2023 Honda Civic Type R teased for the first time in full camo.
Yeah. I saw the spy shots. I ain't mad at you.
Not a hatchback.
How do you feel
Not
about
a
it?
hatchback.
Wow,
Trash.
that wing's kind of cool.
Yeah, I think it's cool.
Trash. Sorry.
So, current Civic owner, you think it's no bueno.
I hate it.
It's
You
trash
hate it?
for you.
If you were to cover, like I'm doing right now on my screen, the 3/4 front and just show me the tails, you could tell me that's a Dodge Dart.
I'm telling you,
Is Dodge Dart the design of the future?
everything in the
game.
2020s is going to be based on a Dodge Dart.
It's a
Certainly
Honda
what it
fart.
seems like.
What was the other thing?
Swoopy.
Swoopy.
Oh, the
Right.
new Subaru.
The new
Right.
Subaru's a Dodge Dart as well. Yeah,
The
I
new
mean,
Subaru was bad.
Yeah.
At least the new Type R is not that bad, but
2022.
oops.
I gotta tell you what. The
2023, sorry.
I'm into the
Whoops.
2023 Civic Type R.
You're into it. Okay.
Show me the back of that
The
thing.
front looks like an old school Nissan Sentra. Remember the SERs?
Yeah, I saw one today actually.
Yeah.
I thought about what a fucking hack job that car
Well, in
is.
camo, it looks that way anyway.
Anyways, I'm about this thing.
What the hell camo? It's cars.
I like the wheels.
Yeah, it's just
Other
an outline
cars.
of that car piled
Okay.
on top of each other.
I like the wheels. I like the wing. It has that little thing, but it's not as aggressive as the wing on the current Type R.
Oh my God, does it go up and down?
I think so.
Go back. It looks like it's on hinges.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't. That's just like a nasty hinge thing.
Oh, really?
Oh, I thought it was like-
looked like it
No.
was. Yeah,
Like
pivoting.
Like 964 or like Corrado. Like
Like
Speedway.
Corrado, yeah. The one that
Ah.
works all the time.
It froze.
There it is. I'll tell you what. I think it's more of an adult take on the car. I drove one and really liked it, but it is kind of extraordinarily like boy racer-y, which I'm usually okay with, but it got too many sharp angles for me. I'm into the new one.
I think that's why.
Based on these shots, based on the camouflage, it might look like shit when the camouflage comes off.
400 horsepower hybrid powertrain and all-wheel drive for the hot non-hatch.
Suggested.
If that actually happens, this thing's
For
going to
the-
ruin
for the-
everything.
For the hot non-hatch.
The hot liftback?
This is way not a hatchback.
That's literally a sedan with a long
This is the
rear
same.
glass.
This is literally the same as your car.
Yeah.
This car makes me very.
Give you an innie.
You make me
I'm so sad.
Very sad.
You know,
If someone gave me
What-
this, I'd be upset.
I'm
What
okay
don't
with it.
you like about
Yeah,
it?
what's your problem?
yeah, give it to me.
Tell me what your problem is.
Everything.
No,
No.
it's-
So,
we
start
can't
from
have
the
that.
beginning.
Words.
Start from
I
the beginning.
don't like anything about it. It
What
doesn't
don't you like?
because it doesn't look like shit like a Civic. It's bad. I don't know. Like it looks like an Accord. It's not a Civic.
I'm not finding your opinion valid right now.
Yeah, this is rough.
So what? You
The Civic and the,
the
Accord
Civic
have
hasn't
always
looked
looked
like a Civic for many years.
it looks kind of like a Model Y. Not gonna lie, everything
It
does.
does.
yes and no. Like the Civic 8th gen is so good. That's like the SI that was out for forever.
Is it because it's kind of looking a little more mature?
It's because it's looking less and less like a
Is
Civic.
it too big?
Too big. Well, the too big is not like the worst thing because the track width, like the 10th gen has the best track width. Like it proved to perform well. Like
Like-
the 10th gen Civic is disgusting race car platform. Other than like the heat soak issues.
Is that the one you drive?
Lane JPEG says
Yeah.
the rear looks like a Leon Cupra, which is good.
But now it looks like a mix between a Dodge Dart,
Nice.
some weird Audi thing.
Excellent.
It almost has, maybe a little bit
I don't know.
STI hatchback vibes.
No, I just don't.
I'm kind of into it.
It looks too Accord, not enough Civic.
So when I hear it looks a lot like a Accord, not enough Civic, it seems like it looks a little more mature than the previous generation and some other previous generations.
What do you see what the Accord looks like?
Yeah, but like,
That looks like a Jetta.
yeah,
Yeah, look
the new Accords look really weird.
There's a render.
I mean, renders
See-
are always supposed to be super reliable. So,
That-
They knock the wheels out of the park.
That would be okay though. See, I mean, because it has like some bumper accents. This
I think
looks
the
like it
bumper
has-
accents will be there. That's just all hidden right now.
yeah, that's all hidden.
Yeah, because there's definitely some action going on there on each side
I
of the
mean,
bumper.
we got to remember
Yeah.
the
Matter of
camo
fact,
is
you
there
can-
for a purpose.
Yeah, you can
They
see it on
stashed
the
the
left
bumper
side.
accents. Yeah,
Yeah.
they're there.
If it looks more like this, I guess it's not
gonna look
as
just like
bad,
that.
but I don't know, man. It looks a lot like the Accord.
Scroll down, or
Hit this.
I was gonna say, go to that picture right
This
below.
touchscreen. Yeah, see this
Yeah.
bumper accents just crammed
God,
up.
I'm not gonna lie, I love that camo on it.
Yeah, that camo is a solid idea.
The R and the Civic thing. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's really cool. I know I'm about it. I think it's gonna be cool.
I think it could be a lot worse.
I think it's gonna be better looking than the current Civic Type R, which actually isn't a huge fucking thing to pull off. But
Right. Just
I
tone
do
it down a
like
little
the
bit.
Civic Type R. I don't think I initially want one. Based on driving characteristics alone, absolutely. But it's like the I don't know. I know what it's like.
I don't hate this either, to be honest.
There you go.
Like
Ooh,
the
look
fender.
at the back of that though. On that render, bottom, or yeah, there you go.
Is that better for you?
That's
Ew,
not.
no, that's not
That-
good.
It's gross.
The one-piece
And this-
taillight is awful.
The stupid bumper holes on the back, not for me.
Yeah, this is like a borrowed from the 10th gen.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I like the fender vents. Are pretty tight. This stuff, trash. It should just be like a whole bumper. These aren't bad. Like the tiny
This thing has
ones.
fender vents.
Yeah, that is good. Like those tiny ones, but not the big waffle cones. I hate that.
There's a front fender vent too.
Yeah, I can see it. I don't know.
Interesting. Yeah.
I don't hate it. I think it's more adult.
Looks really
I
wide
ain't mad.
in that photo, at least.
I think it's supposed to be the same chassis,
Mhm.
but a different look. And honestly, I don't hate the front. Like
Is,
I kinda like how
I don't.
looks like a
follow-
beluga whale.
I honestly do not follow what they do too much as far as manufacturing. Is Honda building multiple platforms on one chassis like other manufacturers are now doing?
I don't know if anything else is on the Civic chassis.
Okay. I mean, they don't make anything else other than the Civic Accord.
CRV, HRV, CRZ.
Right.
Like discontinued
Original.
And that's
fit.
all on the same platform?
No.
Oh,
That's
okay.
I
that's
don't
what I
think
was just
so.
wondering is if they took
Oh,
that approach.
They have a lot of different cars right now, but I don't think there's any on the same platform. Yeah, the CR's, what is that thing? The HRV might be the same as the CRV,
Mhm.
but smaller.
I could see that. Yeah.
I don't think anything's the same as the Civic, but
I'm just curious if it's its own dedicated, production line, so they have to go through. Obviously, Civic's a heavy produced car, so
yeah. You know what bothers me the most about it? I like the front. At first, I hated it because it looks like a beluga whale.
Yeah, but that's not the one.
yeah, that doesn't match.
This doesn't match the camo one.
That.
No, but that's kind of what the front looks like of the new Civic. Like if you do 22, Jesus,
I think that front looks kind of a little fat, like you're saying, a little fat.
Civic. Here we go. See,
Like it's been floating in water for a long time.
see
yeah.
how it's like kind of
Died in there.
Eh.
I'm not worried about it.
If the taillights look like this on the Type R with like a little extra shit, see how this bumper is nice, all one big piece, a little simple diffuser. Like this kind of looks like a Civic to me, but the Type R, I don't know, I don't like it. I guess once you see like the
You think it
actual
looks like?
bumper
Yeah, I
stuff.
don't know. I don't know what looks like a Civic at this point.
I think
I'm thinking about the old Civics that used to look like cars.
EG.
Right.
Yeah,
Look like Civics.
None of these look like
Instead
that.
of, yeah.
I don't know if does Civic
Everything-
does Civic have an identity?
It used to
Really?
by its front end.
I'm thinking about the '90s Civics where it was just like, oh, that's a Civic.
yeah. And then like you could tell
Tuned up.
what the EGs,
yeah,
because the EG coupe and then the
But they
or
lost that a
EG
while
hatchback
ago.
and then the coupe.
yeah. EG coupe and hatch. EK.
How about the
coupe and hatch
how about the
are-
weird hatch thing with the shifter in the
That
in
was
the
a weird
dash
thing.
that
Yeah.
looked like a
Three.
freaking Honda
But
Fit?
I could still tell that was a Civic though.
Yeah, it looked like a cool fit.
Yeah, it
that
kinda-
was kind of a cool.
Yeah, they've given up on what a Civic looks
There
like.
was even
It's
a
not like
Type
a
R of that,
911.
though.
Like a Civic is just a size of Honda at this point.
Right.
It's not
It's
a
like
mid
it's
size.
the same thing as Audi.
Well, Audi's all of them look exactly
It's
the
the
same.
same thing, just different size.
Well, yeah, but I think Hondas have different looking cars, where Audi's just all the same thing, different size.
But I feel like
But I think Honda's like, listen, as long as it's this big, it can look like whatever it wants as a
but
Civic.
the Civic now because now we've talked about the Civic looking like the Accord and vice versa. They're kind of just mending different sizes.
That's really my biggest issue with it because if you
Yeah, I was
look-
gonna say,
like
can you
if
pull
we
up
look
the
up
new
the
Accord real
Accord,
quick?
see how the front end is like long.
Yeah.
It just
Bit of
looks
a
like
charger.
the same, like a manatee, like,
Yeah, that's not good
and
at
then
all.
even the back, like the arch is the exact same as the Civic.
Let's turn that into a
I
wagon.
can just tell it's longer.
It is really long, yeah. Like
Looks
right
like
here.
a Jetta. Yeah, right there.
I mean, they all look like little SUVs.
It looks like a
Yeah.
10-speed bike helmet. Like I can't stand it, dude. I hate it.
Yeah, but they look like an SUV. All the cars look like little SUVs now.
Yeah, they do. They're just lower.
Slam it.
Yeah. Anyway,
No, there you go.
I don't know. I'm sad.
that was my news.
Well, boys, I got news. Big news.
What do you got?
Giant news.
Huge.
Huge. This news is huge. Lancia is bringing back the Delta.
Lancia.
Yep. The company that all my favorite cars at this weekend's event were by. Bringing it back. I read the article in the Italian.
Mhm.
Didn't understand any of it, so hit Google Translate. It's going to be electric and exciting. It's way more than a relaunch.
Mhm.
It's a rebirth. It'll have the Italian spirit that made Lancia great in the world.
Is that it? Please tell me that's it.
That says Delta.
That's the render of it.
Yeah, so I guess that's probably not it, if I'm honest. But I hope it is.
It's pretty cool.
This was just like the man who runs Lancia talking about it
Yeah.
and being very passionate and Italian about it.
I mean, that's
Actually,
really
scroll
easy.
down
If
a little
it's that, which it's not, I'd be all
bit. No,
about
scroll back up a little bit.
Oh, sorry.
I just want that paragraph.
it. Back down a little more.
While it may be
To the
disappointing that the revived Delta won't be a turbocharged all-wheel drive rival to the likes of the Golf R, Napolitano.
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 Oh my God, the level at which you destroyed Hal's name last time. Hal's yes,
Hell's
Hazel
yes,
Eyes.
Hazel Eyes.
You
Yes.
called him Hall or Hale.
Yeah.
Oh my God, it was fucking
Yeah.
astonishing.
Hall.
Wait,
Hale.
so they're saying, I'm sorry, it's not going to
What's
be
up,
an
Hale?
They're saying it's not going to be turbocharged or all-wheel drive?
No,
Correct.
it's gonna be
electric.
electric.
That electrification makes
It's gonna be
sense. for the
clean.
We'll
brand.
build cars with a great sense of responsibility towards the world we live in, as our customers want a clean drive and the revolution towards pure electric.
No, not from
No,
Lancia. We want dirty tire fucking.
I just don't want any
Scrooching.
cars from them, if I'm honest.
Yeah, I'm just like curious who they're talking to because most car people are like, no, I want turbo, I want
I
all-wheel
want
drive, I
a
definitely
Group
don't want
B
electric.
rally car. Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
So who are they talking about? That's
don't
number
know.
one, and number two is if it's not going to be all-wheel drive, why are they making it at all? Like I just
No, it is. Oh wait. Yeah. Well, EV all-wheel drive. I'm.
Do they currently do anything? Am I just? Does Lancia?
I think they do. They do some shitty cars in Europe.
Really? Okay. I wasn't sure if this was like a rebirth of the whole brand or just this
Lancia.
particular model.
sometimes I just want to sit like all the new car people down, all the new car companies, and say, guys,
To scream no.
guys,
Ypsilon.
what are we doing?
New Lancia. Piss Lion.
The piss line.
The piss line.
Like, look at all the cool shit that like came out in the '90s, 2000s. Like,
Are you looking at an Evo 10 and saying that?
I mean, I would take an Evo 10 over nothing, which is what they're making now.
Evo 9 was the last true Evo.
You can get a
everybody
nice
knows.
TV.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get a nice TV.
Well, I'll tell you what.
Why aren't we making cool cars?
That'd be
I
cool.
don't know.
They
Some
are. They're
stuff
all
is alright.
SUVs. They're making cool SUVs.
Yeah,
now.
there's some-
there's rumors of Mitsubishi making the Cross, what is it, the Crosslander,
Senor Dos.
Eclipso.
the Eclipse Cross thing into a compact pickup truck.
What is going on?
The world is ending. Don't you know?
This sucks. I want to leave this planet.
Hey, buddy.
It might not be any better elsewhere.
Yeah.
It might not.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. They're not making good cars there
Yeah.
either.
Yeah.
That's all I got for Lancia news, but I do have more news.
Okay.
Yeah, keep it moving.
Also European.
European.
Boys, you'll love this.
Mm-hmm.
The people of the center of the earth, aka Formula One, is creating 100% sustainable fuel to keep combustion alive.
Yep.
Are they
By
partnering
20
with Porsche?
Nope, by 2025, F1 cars will be powered by this fuel, all of them.
Mhm.
If anyone can do it, the Illuminati can. They're going to use carbon capture, municipal waste, read doo-doo, and non-food biomass, algae or agricultural waste, aka
Methane. They're
cow
gonna be making methane.
doo-doo. And that's how they're going to make it. And they're not going to be emitting any carbon that wasn't already in the atmosphere.
It's recycling it.
Thus carbon neutral. They're just putting it back out there.
Yeah.
So these cars.
But I mean,
are gonna be
all the
running
carbon
on
was in the atmosphere when the
It all comes from
plant
China
was
anyway.
created, right?
Yeah.
So anyways, that's what they're planning on doing. They're going to figure out how to make it. They're going to tell fuel companies how to make it. Be like, yeah, you guys fucking make it. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? So that's Formula One's plan to save the world.
poop fuel.
That
So
is-
that means,
Poop fuel.
just like a lot of things,
Tackling fuel.
It's not going
just,
to happen.
just as technology is fueled by military and it eventually trickles down,
Uh-huh.
we can hope that the poop fuel
Yep.
may eventually trickle onto us.
Why do you
Trickle
look-
that sweet poop fuel.
There's some lunatic who's telling us that the cow farts are the problem, right? So I think
Yeah.
F1's taking it into their own hands. Say,
Right.
hey, we'll use cow farts.
Yeah,
I'll eat steak
get rid
every
of
night
it.
if cow
Entertain.
farts are the problem.
Yeah.
That's their issue.
I will put a hurting on it.
I'm doing what I can. What are you doing?
I take,
I'm a real American.
I take down at least 3 cows a year.
Yeah, come
At
on.
least.
I'm out here busting my ass, getting rid
I
of
mean,
cow
if they can
farts.
recycle that, I'm into it. Especially
Right.
now that I'm just getting into the sport.
Right, yeah.
Don't
Don't
take
take,
away from
this
me.
away from me,
Of cow
motherfucker.
farts?
Yeah.
F1.
Oh yeah, I got to get on that show because I heard the last podcast, which was basically brought to you by
Drive
Formula
to
One
Survive.
Drive to Survive,
Rich energy.
and I'm really into it.
Yeah, you should be. It's incredible. I
That
just
guy gets mad at me for
starting-
eating peanuts on the mic.
that was
Like, good thing that wasn't loud.
so uncalled for. I just started season 3 of Drive to Survive, and they obviously they pulled the plug on the race like
Yep.
Saturday afternoon.
Saturday.
On Saturday.
Because of the vid. Yeah, because of the vid. And every dude,
Wait, they pulled it because of the vid?
Yeah.
The row?
Yeah.
the row,
How?
the
not
virus.
this one, not the current season.
No, I mean
yours. I was gonna
Yeah,
say.
yeah.
I thought the row took a hike.
no.
Not
Yeah,
New Mexico though. Jesus,
No, this
this
is
guy's got to
This
cool
is
down.
season 3, so 2020 F1 season.
yeah.
Opening, opener, whatever. Where were
Oh, I
they?
get it.
Yeah.
Um,
During the whole at its peak or
Yeah, that's peak row.
first peak, I guess.
peak
yeah,
row.
many peaks.
Yeah.
I don't know why I can't stop thinking about
Doo-doo.
harnessing.
Harnessing poop.
Harnessing cow farts.
Harnessing poop.
It's your job, right? So if it's
You gotta
cow
walk down a
fart
cow with a
fuel,
bag.
Yeah, you're just walking around these carts sticking suction cups up to their ass. Like, come on, dude. Just
No.
Come on.
Come on.
Come on,
Think-
trying to
fart
make
into
gas
this
here.
fucking
you,
thing.
you're
Do it for daddy.
you're thinking. You're not thinking like a proper manufacturer.
That's small brain.
like a whole
Yeah.
Small brain
room
thinking.
Oh yeah. Think
sealed
think
tight.
Just the same way
just
that
farts,
just-
sucking them out.
You
Yeah,
ever see
exactly.
like a bubble dome.
Yeah,
the
but
sa-
how do they separate the farts from
the
the,
same
air?
Air
way.
filtration.
Yeah,
the-
exactly.
The
They
same
filter the
way
air.
Hood gets your milk in your creamer
Yeah.
Yeah.
with farts.
Milking the bulls.
You milk their ass.
Milking the bulls.
Just it's maybe
High fibrous diet.
it's gonna be a special pair of pants.
How would the cow wear the pants on both legs or just on their ass?
I'm thinking on the rear.
on the,
I think it's
only
on
the
the
rear.
It'd be a
Yeah.
rear pant.
Yeah, there may be a job
even
where
be
you're,
shants.
where you're tightening belts. But
Also, I know you already have to clean cow shit,
Yep.
manure.
manure,
Yep.
but if you're choring and your job is to collect cow shit,
Yeah.
there's got to be an efficient way. You're not just having a guy walk around a yard with a shovel.
Well, it depends
shit.
where there's shit.
Now there's a little thing you can roll and it picks up.
You'd
the
have to
cow
have
shit.
like a big cow litter box that takes the poop and just puts it in a truck, right?
Yeah,
Yeah. It's like a picker up.
everything can be done at scale when there's money behind it.
This is
And if
crazy.
the Illuminati's doing it,
We're
they
literally talking about the craziest thing ever.
they'll literally have
recycling cow farts and shits to make cars
I don't
go.
think it's that's crazy. It's
I
just
think they're just going to do it like Apple does. They're going to find a third world nation, give them all plastic bags, and make them follow cows around and catch the farts.
Yeah. Yeah.
I would guess that's how it's going to work.
Oh, this is good.
Yeah.
fill
And
the,
the
fill
more
the
farts you catch, the more you
Ship
get
it.
rewarded.
it's going to be a one-way suck hole
Yeah.
on the bag.
You
Next
get
day
2
air.
cents for your days of work.
Right.
Yeah,
Instead of
I
one.
could see
Right.
like
Yeah.
TSA checking the farts in the bag. What is this? A bag of air? Oh, we know we can't ship it.
Yeah.
Smell it if you
You
want.
can't bring these over international lines. It's cow farts.
I'm interested.
It's petrol.
Color me interested. I'm
Well,
in.
you're welcome.
Cow
I can't wait to see the name of the fuel. You know, there's like E85, C16.
It's definitely. I mean, it's based around like methane.
It's gonna
the
be
gas.
MOO.
So
Moo.
Yeah.
Move fuel.
What are you running that thing on? I'm running MOO. Zero carbon emissions.
What
From
noise-
manure,
What-
zero emissions.
Shit farts.
What is the noise the F1 car is going to make?
Yeah, they're gonna go.
It's just mooing the entire way around.
Oh man. So, anyways, it's gonna be we got an exciting future coming.
Yeah,
I know
yeah.
it's right
Yeah,
now.
Moose-
can't wait.
we got a lot to look forward to.
Oh, yeah.
Poo-moos.
Can't wait.
Insert fart joke.
Maybe that's the play. It's just we got to get into the. Ooh, is there a poo currency?
We gotta get Bucks of the boys up to the point so we
Turd
don't have to be
coins.
some of the people collecting farts because that's where we're headed.
I've patiently been working 3 years here just to steer this conversation right towards farts the whole time.
Slowly steer
Long
towards
game.
cow
It's
farts.
Yeah.
the long game, baby.
Yeah, that's what it takes.
We're like it's like turning the Titanic, but we're about to hit the iceberg.
Yeah, exactly. Right in front of us.
If they can figure out a way to use human farts,
Yeah.
Oh, I'd make so much fuel. You guys are.
I'm your boy.
Yeah. They just be importing cars from Japan and just vacuuming them out.
I literally can't stop farting.
Yeah.
So that's a good problem to have now.
Oh man,
You
you've got
fuel your own car.
That's
To fuel
restless
my-
anal
yeah,
syndrome.
The chair could have a pipe that goes to the gas tank.
Yeah.
And you just literally fart into your car to start.
you
it.
just dump
Boom.
right there. That's it.
You just take a shit right in the
Just
gas
dump
tank.
right into it.
So your Formula One's is doing this. Porsche's trying to come up with their own little thing.
We get the best minds in the world on it.
I wonder what the difference is between the two, you know?
So it's the best minds in the world.
Well, seeing that Porsche may enter F1 soon,
Yeah, maybe they combine their efforts.
they
that'd be
certainly will not share their
fart
R&D.
recipe?
I'm sure. Yeah,
No.
Well, all the cars are going to have to run the same fuel, so
yeah.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, I mean,
Fart fuel.
All from the same
gonna be
pouch.
It's not that they're all identical, but I mean they do have identical.
Oh man,
standards.
how good
Yeah.
would that be?
A meeting of the minds
If
from
you
around the
have to
globe.
have your own cows and like
Oh my
it's
God.
part of the game now.
They
Now
can't
you need
come
farms.
From, right.
You
right.
need a transport plane full of cows.
Boys, we
Right.
should buy some cows.
We should buy
We
stock.
should
What if-
invest in cows.
Cow coin.
Imagine if the fart turnaround time is minimal. So like you don't carry fuel, you just carry cows.
No, because then the science
feed
goes
them
into
at the
what
race?
is appropriate to feed them to get the purest fart.
Right. That's
Yeah.
And the purest and fastest.
this could be like a
Right.
Breaking Bad Walter White situation just with cows.
Boy, Sheba's through the fucking
Farts.
roof, by the way. I mean, just making money hand over fist.
Still rolling.
It's the best night of my life. Just cow farts and Sheba.
Sold. We need a cow cryptocurrency. We need a shit currency.
Yeah, moo coin.
Moocoin.
Copyright.
Where were we going from this? I don't
That's it.
even know.
I mean, that's all the news. Bad
Okay.
news week.
It was a rough news week.
We do like
Wait,
a 2 hour
Dream-
investment advisors.
Dreams came true, and I was able to drive a brand new Ford Maverick.
All right.
So shout out to Details by Doug. Small world we all live in here. A friend of mine who works at a dealership, a Ford dealership, or a chain of them. There you go. That's good. I'm happy. I can't wait to finish my water. Yeah. Jesus.
Just wait till I have a can.
Yeah.
oh my god.
Yeah.
Finish that drink before I do that.
You ever see Jaws? It's gonna be a Quint situation.
He sent me a photo of a new acquisition from the company,
Yep.
which is a Ford Maverick. It looks awesome. He says, there's been a lot of interest in it, yada, yada, yada. A few hours later, great friend of ours, Details by Doug, sends me a photo, says, hey, look what I just bought. I know, Lane JPEG, that's awesome. Would it be F2 at that point?
Jesus. We can't fucking- That's one of the best comments we've had in a long time.
Amazing.
And lo and behold, it's the exact same car my friend had sent me. So a few hours later, it was already bought and sold. Doug was he was just already here, and I was kind enough to show up at the exact same time.
Yep.
He let me take it for a spin. I'm smitten. Josh got to sit in it. We drove to the front of the parking lot.
They're
How
solid.
to treat you girls?
They're so size wise. I in my mind, I'm like,
You're not a size queen.
I
so.
think it's gonna be about the size of an Explorer.
Yep.
Exactly the size of an Explorer.
Okay.
Because we parked on the side of mine.
Shorter, like roof height.
Roof height
is different.
Yeah.
What's
lower
bed
roof-
height? Is it a man bed height?
No, it's perfect lean height.
It's a Lowe's height.
We were discussing that. Corey put it perfect lean height.
Yeah,
If
like
you-
easy load in over the
Crank
side.
a brewski.
if
put
you
your
have a pickup
forearms
truck
on there.
with a bed step, like you can't use that bed step, right? In front of other dudes.
No.
When I have
You
to
gotta make
like,
sure it's never been set.
Has to be totally unused. Like
Yeah.
if you're a guy that uses a bed step, like, come on, man.
Yeah.
when I have to make a move that would be in a strongman competition to get whatever I want into the back of the bed,
Yeah.
it's probably too high.
The bed step?
No, just saying like if I'm going to grab something
Yep.
and I have to put a couple steps in it and heave ho over the bed.
Like a bale of hay?
Right, exactly. When I do that for my cows.
Yep.
Versus the Maverick, I could just pick up and
Just
place
plump
in.
him in.
Right.
So if you need a bed step and a Maverick, game over. Like you're a child.
Yeah.
You probably should not
You're
be
like the
driving.
size of Hasbulla.
Yeah.
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 Bad trigger discipline, that guy, by the way.
No,
Real
what
bad.
are you kidding? He hasn't hurt anybody.
He's gonna. He's definitely gonna. And it's not from fighting.
It's
Scary.
Russia.
He's definitely gonna ricochet somebody pretty
I'm
hard.
concerned for him.
I'm not. You see him headbutt that water cooler?
I did.
So how did it drive?
It drove fantastic.
Like a rock?
It drove.
Is that?
That's Chevy.
Chevy. Yeah. Chevy Maverick.
As soon as I sat in it, it
Yeah.
just like felt comfortable. It felt like I wasn't driving something where I needed to be concerned of the size of the road. Because like I drove a Kyle's Tundra right when he first got it, and I got in it, and obviously I'm not used to driving a vehicle that big. I mean, I drive a 1 Series, which is a very small vehicle. But as soon as I got in the Maverick and drove it, I was like, oh, I just fit in the road. You just fit in. You don't feel like you're bigger than the road. You feel like you're kind of like got to look out for the
but you don't feel like king of the road.
Definitely don't feel like king of the road. It's not like driving the old
Drive
Ram,
the ramrod.
the old Ram over there. But it was a comfortable seating position. It was nice inside. It's a a lower price Ford vehicle, so all your interior is a textured, harder plastic.
Comes on Steelies.
So yeah, and when you run your fingers over it, that's what it sounds like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
However, they do a lot with like different textures or finishes on there. So it gives the image of a bit more of a premium finish. I don't know. I liked it overall. There was more than enough room in the back. The storage under the rear bench was a really cool idea because you can throw shit in there that you don't want to see, but maybe you got to carry around with you all the time.
Big pockets, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you've got the Android Auto option. You've got all the little power options up front. Headlights work great. Drove nice and smooth. Nothing to really complain about. I mean, granted, I only drove it, I think maybe 5 miles total.
Yeah.
It
really
was cool.
Feels and reminds me of the Explorer without a third row and with a bed.
Yeah, because I think you get more usable room in
How the back seats?
the Maverick. Tons of room.
Yep.
So like seating position where I would sit and drive, I got in behind me, and like my legs are fully extended out.
Bench back there or captain's chairs?
No bench.
All right.
Yeah,
Split bench.
Storage
like
under the bench?
What do they call it? 3/4 bench?
I don't.
Storage under it?
Yeah.
Could you work the old lady back there?
Yeah, do the seats fold all the way down?
No, so
don't
the
think so.
the
The
ass
bottoms
folds
fold
up.
up.
So you could. Okay.
Interesting.
Ass folds up.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, you could have your way back there.
You could work the old lady back
Yeah,
there.
if you're, limber.
I've been doing a little yoga.
Yeah. I don't know how much downward dog you've been doing, but
if you've been on top of it, it's workable.
yeah, it's manageable.
Workable scenario. I like that.
Yeah, so Explorer Sport Track. That's actually very relevant.
Yeah.
What
Yeah.
happened?
That was
He
the
said
Explorer
Explorer
Sport Track.
Track.
Was at one point Ford made an Explorer called the Sport Track that was like a truck.
Oh, with the bed?
Yeah.
I remember that truck. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was cool.
It was
Bed
only
similar
for
size.
3
That
or
was
4
cool
years
dudes
or
only.
something.
It was bigger than I expected, as far as like the depth of it.
I saw like a super weird tiny Escape thing the other day.
Escape?
Yeah, they make
You know
something
what I'm talking
smaller
about?
than the Escape.
It's like a big Fiesta.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of the name of it.
It's kind of cool.
Ford like
Ford big Fiesta. Let's take a look.
I don't think that's it, but
EcoSport?
maybe.
Yeah, because
Yeah, that's it.
No, a
Escape-
C-Max?
That's it.
Escape
No,
is
not a
smaller
C-Max.
We're talking
than,
a C-Max.
EcoSport.
It's an
yeah.
EcoSport. Yeah. This,
Oh.
this thing is actually kind of sick.
Party fall. You don't like the new Civic,
Hey, look, it's a hatchback.
but you're about this.
Yeah, but I saw the newer one. I don't know.
Wow, they all look terrible.
All these
They look like
really
children's
bad,
toys.
actually.
Yeah, I don't.
It
Not a
does
big
look
fan
like
of that.
something I would
The
buy.
one that I saw on the highway looked pretty cool. Maybe it had like a lip or something. I don't know.
I did get to
lip?
see
Had a lip?
a lip.
Like an
It
aftermarket
looked
lip?
different. It looked different than this.
Well, I mean, you did send me a Toyota something that had a lip on its a front bumper on its front
on its
bumper.
front bumper,
the
that
other
was
day.
crazy.
Oh, that was crazy, yeah.
I did see a Ford Bronco.
Oh, look at the door
up
open. That's
close.
not a hatchback.
Oh
We
wow,
got
no,
fooled.
that's a
It's a door back.
It's a door back.
Dorch back.
hinge.
What a
hinge
fucking
back.
bummer.
It's
I
that you
don't-
can't back into a parking spot.
I
Yeah,
don't hate this
absolutely
thing.
not.
I feel like it looks different. in
No,
real
we
life.
understand you really like it. It looks terrible, though.
It looks like a roller skate.
It looks like, remember
It does.
remember that Isuzu Axiom? It looks like the less future version of that thing.
yeah.
The Isuzu that looks like a fucking tiger.
It literally looks like it's just going to roll over if you.
I
try
mean,
to
that
park.
photo is literally showing it holding a yoga mat. So I don't know what else.
Dude, I do a lot of downward dog, man.
Yeah.
A lot of yoga. You work the old lady back there. A couple of drawers.
Yeah. I mean, if it's cheap, fuck it.
Yeah. I wouldn't go that far, but I mean that one doesn't look that bad.
That thing starts at $20,000.
No,
Yeah.
wouldn't buy it then.
Yeah, I mean, Ford Maverick, certainly not fast. It's peppy. I will say, without ever even being in the Santa Cruz,
Yep.
the Santa Cruz's interior is certainly light years better.
Having never seen or experienced a Santa Cruz.
No, but
it's got a
just
better
just
interior.
looking at it, it seems like the Santa Cruz, they did put more efforts into making it more of a premium space to be. However, I don't like the exterior of the Santa Cruz.
You chuck a Raptor grill? You think you're gonna make a Raptor one?
Probably
A Maverick Raptor?
I'd picture like an ST version of this for sure.
Yeah.
This truck starts at 20.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't like
Oh,
it.
dude, why would you buy an EcoSport?
you
Oh,
wouldn't
yeah.
ever, literally.
Yeah.
Unless you only have an
I mean, it looks
Yoga
kind of
mat.
futuristic in that one.
Yeah, I mean that's an actual photo from like the
What's this thing
building
again?
website.
What's this thing got for gas mileage over here?
40.
Yeah,
It's 2-liter EcoBoost.
It gets 40
Or-
miles to the gallon.
or
Yeah.
the 2.5 hybrid does. The Eagle gets a little like 30 something. I like that interior better. If you go back, that gray like houndstoothy. That's a nice
This?
size. Nice size
That's cool.
comparison as well. I don't know. I liked it. I thought
Oh,
it was.
throw a couple yaks on the backs?
I thought it was everything you could need if you didn't need a real pickup truck.
Right.
Dude, I want this.
buy
Yeah,
them.
I'm
It's
100%
20 grand.
into it.
Yeah.
The only
So-
thing I can't do is tow my drift car. I could tow a jet ski though.
How much your drift car weigh?
What's your drift car weigh? You can definitely tow your drift car.
If I had to guess, 2,000 pounds.
Okay.
Plus the trailer, 1,500 pounds.
Yeah, there you go. You can tow it.
How much is the whole thing?
4,000 pounds.
You could tow
With a
it-
1,500 payload.
You could tow it with your drift car.
I got terrible credit and I'm looking for a Ford Maverick. You could hit me in the DMs.
Yeah. I
DM
mean, you
this
figure
guy.
out, dude, trust me, there's banks that are literally giving money to anyone
Money's
right now.
cheap.
Yeah.
Money's
That
cheap.
red's pretty hot.
Yeah. Yeah,
I
anyway,
hope we all get Mavericks then.
I was impressed with it. I was not let down. I am going to now seriously consider just building one to what I want and seeing what the actual prices be.
I was thinking of a bit of a deep thought.
Deep thought.
Out of the middle of nowhere.
Yep.
I haven't unveiled what my next car is, but you guys all know.
Mm-hmm.
Could I? It's come. I can't
Okay,
even-
yeah, sure, whatever. Yep. I know now.
Could I daily that thing in the summer and buy a Raptor for my daily?
You know what's funny? You could I daily that thing,
Yeah.
and in my mind I finished in the winter and buy a Raptor in the summer.
No, because that thing is gonna rust like hell if I drive in the winter. Whereas the Raptor,
So-
yeah, I you should see the bottom of my K truck.
Okay.
Where the Raptor, I mean, I want to
Is
give
aluminum.
A shit. So I had that thought. I was driving to that. Can I daily that thing in the summer?
You
I
definitely
mean, it's a
could.
great daily
You definitely could.
if it stays running. And then worst comes to worst, if it breaks, I could just drive the Raptor.
You don't drive anywhere near as much as you used to anyway, and
Yeah, I kind of do. But does the Raptor?
the majority of your driving gets done in the winter anyway.
Will the Raptor fit in my garage though?
Which
My
one?
X5 did.
Doesn't need to fit in the garage.
Little
You can build
garage.
a garage to fit
Oh,
on the Raptor.
I don't know, man.
I don't think little garage. No.
No, it's
I
bigger
think it
than my
might be.
X5,
I think it
right?
might be right door, big garage.
Yeah.
Right door, big garage. No fucking.
Oh
way.
no. Left door.
It'd be big door, big
That's
garage.
right.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
had
yeah.
No,
it
I'm not
swapped
keeping the
around.
Raptor. Ain't
Yeah.
going in the big garage. That garage is a holy site for old cars.
Yeah. Well, that's where the Raptor belongs.
Maybe if I put a really big door on my old garage.
Yeah.
I would even question the height. That would be my first thing.
Well,
to
my
question.
X3 with the roof,
Box.
with the box on it fits.
Sure. Can we get
Okay.
like
think-
just a 2021 Ford Raptor dimensions?
But I think the height would be okay.
I hate that picture that just popped up.
Just
And
come
then
on.
it's definitely long enough for the Raptor. I don't have to move stuff around, but the width might be an issue.
Dimensions. Yeah, but like a 2021, I guess would be. So height 76 to 80 inches.
With 87.
87? How big's 87?
87.
Divided by 12?
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's like 7 feet. That was quick math. I don't
That's
think I'm right.
84. Yeah, he's not too far off.
7.25.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, that might be a problem because I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure my door's 8 feet wide.
244 inches long.
You might need to fold in the mirrors.
How long's 244?
Josh,
I mean, the garage is
feet?
the garage.
20.3 feet.
Yeah, the garage is
I wasn't even
24
close
feet
on that
deep,
one.
so I can do that.
yeah.
Yeah.
Are you going to be able to get in and out of it once you get it inside?
Door width is gonna. The width of the door is 8 feet. That's gonna be my problem.
Yeah. Can you blow out that middle pillar and just go one single door?
I was thinking maybe I can. I don't. I know I can.
Yeah.
Blow out the pillar. Go 16-foot door like the big door in my other garage.
Yeah.
Are they measuring the width of the body?
What's
or
the
with
height?
The mirrors.
What's the height?
76 to 80 inches. I don't know. That's a 4-inch range.
So 80 inches is going to be like over 6.5 feet, I think. Let's see.
I mean, my X5 is definitely.
6.666666 feet.
Oh, never mind. I don't want it then.
Yeah.
Demon
That's a
width.
sign. I mean, it would fit. It'd be tough.
Hey, you know what? I'm curious. How tall is a 2021 X3?
Yeah. Just put X3. It doesn't matter. Dimensions.
Oh.
Not long.
Not high.
It's the same width.
Not high.
Isn't this the width, this one?
Yes.
Yeah, that is the width.
Is this the same width?
It's
That's
like,
not possible.
It's like the same width. Let me hit us with the back.
oh, it's not.
No, it's not the same width at all.
Close at all.
I mean,
It's 10 inches wider than my X3.
10 inches. Shook. You know what 10 inches looks like?
Oh,
that guy?
Jesus.
Let me show you.
Yeah.
it's like my forearm.
Yeah.
Let me show you what a third of that
Look at
looks
me
like.
multiply by my 5.
66
Come
tall?
off camera. Let me show you 10 inches.
66. Wow. We might have a problem. So it's a foot taller.
Yeah, but it's only.
But the box is a foot. So it would fit. It wouldn't fit with the roof box on it, which is what I want to put on it.
So put a roof
Oh,
box
God.
on
The Raptor. Yeah.
You know this has to go in the big garage, right?
I just can't.
Why
I just
can't you
can't
do
make
a
that
bed
happen.
box? do like a hard top on the bed and then
I could do a hard top on the bed. That'd be cool.
and do a roof box on the bed box.
You can get one of those Roush things.
Oh yeah, the Roush cap thing.
yeah, yeah.
No, what you
Louvers.
could do is
Raptor
tonneau.
louvers.
Yeah.
I wonder if they make this tonneau, but like roof rails, but on the bed.
That's what I was just saying.
But a tonneau underneath, so now you can store stuff underneath, and then you have a box on top.
Oh, that's sick. Do they make? How long's a bed on a Raptor?
Short, very short, like Maverick short.
Very small,
6 feet.
like this.
I think it's 5.5.
6.
66.
Yes.
Exactly,
inches?
literally exactly like that.
Yeah, that is what I need. All right,
Yeah,
well,
so it's-
that's a random deep
It's
thought. I'm gonna do
5.5
that.
feet,
Oh,
exactly.
Yeah, you could fit a cooler style.
Have you looked into? Would this be a lease?
I don't. Probably, maybe. I don't know. What do they want for a lease on one of these things?
That's what I just wanted to look at.
You need hard tops for it.
I like that. Go to that blue one, bottom right.
Yeah, that fucking man rack.
That's actually sexual.
That's a fucking
Look at that
slice of beef
dude.
right
You
there.
could have drawers. Drawers.
It's coffins. I don't know. I think this is a great idea. I think we're on
I
to
support
something.
it.
You
I
know I'm
support
all
it.
in for you spending money.
Yeah. Well, if you guys are gonna get little fucking girl trucks, I'm gonna have to go buy a big man.
Yeah.
Truck.
Can we set up a jump and then you can jump
Yeah,
all over the little trucks?
I will 100% jump
Yeah.
whatever you want.
Over a creek.
Yeah, we'll throw a Gravedigger livery on your car.
Yeah.
That's such a good idea. Yeah, I think a Raptor would be a
Holy-
nice daily if I had the car.
I
I'm
mean, how do
buying.
you get to those?
Why are those so tall?
You know how you get them? You drive through a Dunkin' Donuts drive-through,
Yeah.
and just
You,
knocks them
you
off.
got to
for
buy
you.
that bumper, which has a step on it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not a man bumper.
Oh, look at this. This is
It's also
cool.
a Dodge Ram.
That's a
That's
Tacoma,
also a
but if-
Tacoma. Yeah.
If you could get a rack like that, throw the box up on
Yeah,
top.
100%.
That's what I want.
Get an
Very cool.
overlanding Raptor.
All right, well, that's what we're doing.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Okay.
That's
Deep
decided.
thought. I think so.
Yep.
Right on. So I
Okay,
drove
gross.
Maverick. It was
Episode
sick.
170. Chuck buys a Raptor.
Yeah.
Immediately go trade. Who wants to buy an X3M lease?
Early turn in.
I could probably get it. Ford would probably buy it off me.
Oh, the only thing I had for news, and I kind of read the article, but it didn't really go anywhere, is that Michelin is developing airless tires.
Yeah, they always. We
Yeah.
always
Is
see
it
that
those
Um,
like springy ones?
Yeah, it seems obviously it's been an idea that's been circulating for a while. However, it seems like there are actual working, not so much of a prototype, but like working examples now that are in final steps of testing.
Yep.
This article here seems to think that we'd see them by 2023. Ride quality and comfort is similar to that of a current run flat, which is shit. At least in my experience with run flats, they
Yeah.
haven't been wonderful. I don't know. It's a weird look. It looks like they're testing it on like a Chevy Volt or Bolt. I think it's a Bolt actually. It's weird. I mean, I guess it's a cool idea if it like actually works because you don't have to worry about like
Flats.
tire pressure monitoring or
Yeah.
They have the Mood Rover, and the Mars Rover,
Mars Rover. Yeah.
Saturn Rover.
Yep.
I don't know if that really has to travel on the highway at
95 miles an hour.
I heard they got some nice roads up there. you know? Like the
it's interesting.
Japanese.
I would
Yeah.
like to see more. I don't know who would be the first to be like, hey, these are going to be the OEM tires
Right.
that go on a vehicle.
Right.
Nobody.
It's a big,
would
it's a
it-
big,
What about the Big Air lobby?
big air.
Big
Big
Air.
Air. Yeah, Big
I
Air.
hear about it all the time.
Tony Hawk's going to be pissed.
I know some, air tire, air inflatable gas station people are going to be real upset.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
We don't want that to happen.
Wouldn't it change the wheel size?
No, because it mounts the same way.
No,
What
like,
do you mean wheel?
but
You want more
the inner
tire
diameter. Like,
mushiness.
wouldn't it have to require like these things? You can't run a low pro fucking
No.
springs this big
Just
on
watch
the
me.
tire.
No, because then it's like driving on.
Okay,
I
so
don't,
it
like that. I
could
don't like
be-
that one bit.
Yeah, I don't like it.
I don't like change.
No, I don't. I certainly don't like the look of it either.
I would have put it on my Raptor too.
Shook, if you go on to Autoblog, they have a.
His search.
Typing in Michelin, it came up with Michelle Obama. I don't know. It's funny.
I didn't want to get into all the stuff I get in trouble for if we get
That's
into that.
exactly what
Yeah,
I
There's
think.
so
That's
many
why-
great center of the earth stories.
That's why
about
we
him.
don't put my computer screen up there.
That's
Yeah.
Michelin, what is it? Airless tires?
Yeah, give that a shot.
Oh,
Sure, it'll
oh,
pop
look
up.
at the way you spelled Michelin. I mean, come on. That red card.
You
go down.
said Michelin, so I don't want to hear about it.
Michelin.
Yeah, that red card.
Yeah, Michelangelo.
Bottom. Yeah, you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like that.
That-
Looks like it needs air.
I certainly don't. Yeah, I certainly do not like it.
Well,
Let's just be clear. I don't like it. But
Turn your head and go off.
is this the future? Is this where we're going?
not a
If-
future I want to
If
live
it's
in.
the future, like we've seen this,
I see this
10
time and
plus
time
years.
again.
then it's been like
This
Well,
is
we
just
see
like
it over and
California's
over.
fall in the ocean. It just won't fucking do it. You know?
I thought that was New Jersey. Falls in the Atlantic.
Either way,
I could
somebody's
really.
got to.
no one's falling in the ocean.
New Jersey can just fuck right off.
Let's get Joey Diaz. Joey Diaz
But,
out of there.
Hey,
first.
go back to that other one.
He's a fucking treasure.
Uh,
you think he'll
that
be
one right
fine.
there.
I'm trying. It won't let me.
What
click.
does it say? Can we read the tire size? Is that
Max
on?
load 500 kilograms.
Oh yeah, that's some weight right there.
And so the other way they're doing this is they're also doing this by using old recycled tires.
I don't like that at all either.
Because
Can I get some fucking sticky Mickeys on there?
Yeah.
because
I mean, it's
Mickey
cool,
Thompson?
but I don't.
Why
I feel-
not give it a sidewall as
I
well?
feel like we talk about these things all the time, and it's just never gonna happen.
Yeah,
Like,
why can't
I
they
don't
cover
know.
it?
Give
hey,
it a
my
sidewall.
Have we talked about
wheelbarrow's
this?
got airless tires.
I was gonna say
have we talked
forklifts
about this
too.
before?
We talked about them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
at some point. I don't know
a
why.
while
but-
ago.
If they put a cover on the side of it that made it look like a tire,
I mean,
then
if
what
you
the
don't
fuck
have a
do we
cover on the
know?
side of it, it's just gonna be full of shit all over.
mean,
Yeah, exactly.
Get a
we
couple,
also
do a
don't
couple
know-
donuts, get some rocks in there. You're fucked.
We also don't know that they're not going to, and that this is purely for testing
Display
purposes to see how
only.
it works.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you're right.
It could
Yeah.
be
Right.
but like I
Look,
don't.
it's got a flat.
How did,
They wouldn't want to make them though, because they're gonna be. You can't pop them and have to buy new ones. Tire Rack's gonna lose all the warranty money.
They're
Right.
gonna
no,
wear.
because they're gonna wear it.
I'm willing to bet they're gonna wear down faster,
They'll wear.
If they can,
Well, they're gonna be way more expensive. There's way more rubber.
all right. Here's where they
and
become
they're also gonna
acceptable.
last. They're gonna last a lot longer. That's how they're gonna make up their money.
If they save the Earth, okay, because we're dying.
Yep.
Because did you see the new Civic? Well, two, they put a sidewall on it, so we don't know the fucking difference. Like
Right.
placebo the shit out of me. And three, the tread doesn't fly off on the highway at 80. Because that to me,
You think some slap daddies. If
I don't
the
know
tread comes
how.
off.
I don't know how
it's-
that's staying on without being mended to a
Where's
sidewall.
Where's Michelin built? Where they make their tires?
I know, but if the tread comes off, you got sand paddles.
I don't even know how. To
I'm just
spell
picturing
Michelin,
this.
so.
You know, it's
I think France.
it's a Wednesday, and you know, Petey Pablo has too long of a lunch, and he comes in, and the
Takes
glue
his shirt off
glue
and
is
swings it around his head like a
the
helicopter.
glue isn't sitting right. Next thing you know, I'm driving my Ford Maverick down the road and fucking flapping rubber all
Eat
over
a
the place.
tire. You know?
France, Serbia, Poland,
France!
Spain, Germany, U.S., U.K., Canada, Brazil, Thailand. Jesus.
Okay, so they make them all over the
So
place.
we'll call them an American-based company.
But
I think it's
definitely
safe to
not.
say it's mostly based in America.
Aren't they made it? Okay.
You know what? I think it's cool.
It is cool.
I think it's cool.
Wouldn't that defeat the purpose of the Michelin Man?
What do you mean?
Isn't he filled with air?
Yeah, they're gonna fill them with little
They're
fucking
gonna
roddies.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're gonna film with tchotchkes.
Also, they must weigh 9 times what a normal tire is.
Yeah.
Right, that is
And
true.
I can't put nitrogen in them for extra money.
Yeah.
Or hydrogen and then get an accident. and take the whole block with me.
You know what? Wait is an excellent.
the whole block.
take it
Whole
all
block's going out. I got hydrogen in these fucking
I
tires.
don't know. I mean,
Whole squad.
is it heavier?
yeah, of course it is.
It has to be. It's more rubber.
It
It's
has to be.
substantially
It's
more rubber.
structural.
Yeah, that has to hold up. You know,
Yeah,
a 2,000-pound car.
It's got.
Yeah, they're gonna be super heavy. It's gonna be terrible. Nobody's gonna want these. You're gonna have to have TEs stock just to be normal.
I
tire
imagine this is the
weight.
conversation they had when they switched from wood wheels to.
I mean,
metal
it's
ones.
cool as shit for a lawnmower.
No one's gonna want these things.
Horse and carriage is never coming off the road.
I completely can see it for a
Lawnmower is probably kick ass.
Dude, it's great. They got them on lawnmowers. I got them on my wheelbarrow. It's great. I think we should get off these stupid tires and get on to our main topic,
Yeah, let's get on. to
which
the
we
main
all
topic.
forgot we had.
Main topic. Main topic.
Didn't see any of these cars
Our main topic
with these tires
is
on.
airless tires.
Got baited.
Main topic.
Main topic.
The boys
We're back in town.
took a little trip
We did.
across the bridge
Over the bridge. Through the woods. To Grandma's
Newport,
house.
Rhode Island.
Y'all Newport.
The old Newport.
Newport on the island there.
We
Dressed up in our finest, Sunday's finest.
Yep. I put on a cardigan and wore a long sleeve metal shirt.
Yep.
But the boys dressed up properly.
Yes, we did.
We
Newport chic.
went to the Audrain Concourse.
Drayan
2021.
Automotive Museum, 2021 Concourse d'Elegante.
Year number 2.
Year number 2. Well, yeah, year number 2.
Event
Because
2,
year number-
year 3.
Correct.
Yes.
Event 2, year 3.
Yep, because it's started BC.
Yep. The row.
Yep.
Knocked it down last year.
Yep.
Pre-row, post-row.
Pre-row, post-row.
Absolute smash.
Yeah, total knockout. You know what? The dress code was Newport chic. If you've seen the video, we knocked it out of the park.
I enjoy the comment. Every comment on the video almost has just been, we need more chest hair.
Yeah, oh, absolutely. And you do. You all do.
We should, yes. Maybe moving forward,
I've got the chest of an 8-year-old, so I don't have much to show.
we have a.
I've got enough for the 3 of us. I can fucking put the whole team on my back.
We have a dress code moving forward, button up only, with only your navel covered.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm happy to do it. I'll tell you what. I was sending pictures of the boys, my UMass buddies from school, and I had one of my boys like, "Is this like what? How are you? This is the craziest fucking car show I've ever seen. Like the level of car you're sending is just nonsensical." And I'm like, "Yeah, it's definitely the best car show I've ever been to."
I really wasn't sure what to expect showing up. Obviously, I had seen pictures from their first event, and it was awesome. Obviously, everything that was in the photos was like, oh my God, I can't believe that's there. But for some reason, I just didn't have that same expectations going into it this year. And I mean, by the time we walked past getting our media passes,
Well, I mean,
I was like, oh, this is...
as soon as we get our media passes, there's 2 F1 cars.
Yeah, I was like, oh, this
Yeah,
is
and one of us,
everything.
old Shoey's there.
Yeah.
Yeah, overwhelming as soon as you walked in.
Yeah. I mean, just the cars that were street parked, walking up to it.
Right,
The
that's
E-Type
true.
Jags.
There's an incredible Lincoln.
The incredible...
One of the nicest
incre-
Lincolns I've ever seen.
We'll get to that.
Literally a time capsule.
Literally. One of the finest 1981 Lincoln Town cars in
I mean,
history.
you walk out. I mean, you've got this epic. I know Chuck's not a big fan of the word epic, but it
Hate
truly
it.
is an epic view of the ocean on just this incredible
Well, that's,
mansion
the
lawn.
venue itself is worth the price of admission.
Yeah.
Well, we can even give Newport as a whole is quite a place.
Depends what part you're in.
This is true. This is true. There are some sketchy parts.
However, yes, you're right. And especially on Cliff Walk
Yeah.
at the Breakers, which is the biggest mansion in Newport.
What's the name of
which
that
is
road? The main road over there?
Bellevue.
Bellevue. Okay. Bellevue Ave is chocked full of mansions and homes that have been there.
By the people from the center of the earth built these homes.
Literally,
Since the 1920s.
Illuminati. You can make connections.
Did you start a railroad and run the whole country?
Yeah.
This is where you get a house.
Yeah.
Do you transport coal across the country to keep everything moving?
That
Yeah.
word tycoons in tycoons of industry.
Yeah,
That's
they live there.
these are the places.
So
these,
this
these
was on
are
their front
summer
lawn.
homes, basically.
Hey,
It's just some mishap with a
big
water.
fucking water mishap. We gotta get some more waters in here.
Just destroyed, destroyed a bottle.
I was drinking that.
Keyword was,
All right,
Jesus.
back on topic. Here we are.
Get that thing out of here.
yeah. So again, just the location alone, to have any, you could have a bunch of shit boxes on the lawn, and it would have been quite a scene.
And there wasn't a shit box to be seen.
Correct, and these were far from shit boxes.
I mean,
I never knew I was a 1934
Bentley.
3.5 Bentley guy. I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
I didn't know I was a Lancia D50 guy until I saw it. You know,
Oh my God! those
I'll tell you
cars.
what. The amount of time we spent over the Lancia 037, which I've counted as one of my favorite cars ever, was pretty. There's a lot.
Which
We
is
get a lot
heavily
of footage.
documented on this podcast, seeing as we've covered it in almost entirely
Yep.
one podcast, but also on many other instances.
It's very nice to see.
The Stratos, you know, the 037, I mean, it's such an iconic car.
Yeah.
The Stratos is beautiful, but until I got to see it in person and see its actual size,
Yeah.
Yeah.
when I saw its size, it was that much more impressive to
I
me.
think
Yeah.
the Stratos is a better known car. The Stratos is just
Really?
such a future thing. The 037's like a. I think we
like-
think about it
because
more,
of Volkswagens and hatchbacks.
but
and
I don't think the general public knows a Stratos is just like this weird alien car.
I think,
Where
but
the 037 was just like.
the 037 shape, I think, is what makes it, in my opinion, more known because it just kind of fits in with like the Lancia. It's kind of the same look.
Yeah.
The S1, you know, the Peugeot 205, like the what is it, TR,
But
whatever.
the Group B Stratos was just like. You think of Group B and people think S1 and they think Stratos.
Yeah.
I mean, that's those are the cars.
Yeah.
Until I got to see that in person, you come around the corner. I mean, it's got those ridiculously bright with a like yellow wheels.
Yeah.
On
Yeah,
my
yeah.
car. It
Yeah.
was
It
livery.
It was nice to see that it stole the livery from the potato.
Yeah,
it was
it
good.
was to see this on the
Good thing
streets.
it's going out there. Yeah. But no, the Martini liveries on both cars, absurd looking.
We couldn't ask for anything more. I mean, for this to happen so close to us, I mean, it's
Yeah.
literally like a half-hour drive from here.
Yep.
We all took the E28.
Yep.
We street parked, walked right in, man. It was such a cool thing. I can't thank Ben and the people at the museum enough for inviting us, because that was just like, what a treat, man. Even if we hadn't filmed anything, we just got to walk around for 10 minutes.
We were
I
probably
mean,
there for 4 hours.
And they gave us
4.5 hours. Oh, yeah, they gave us lunch.
a couple rappies,
Yep. Yeah.
you know?
RWB roast beef.
Had a little RDB roast beef.
Yep.
We saw the chin. Jay.
He
We
was
did
there.
Saw the
Jay?
chin out there.
Emery.
Rod
yeah,
Emery,
we did
saw him
see
walk
Rod.
by a couple times. Rod the God.
Yeah.
his wife.
I didn't even notice her.
You know, and they did a lot of other cool stuff. Like it was
Justin Bell was there?
The young kids judging the
Yep,
cars.
that was super cool.
That was
You know-
cool. The kid judges picked the one that said Batmobile, but that's
Yeah.
okay. We can get
I
around
mean,
that.
pretty obvious.
There
mean,
was
it
one kid in there who was reciting, engine specs of that thing. So
That's
he,
my guy.
he got it.
It's the only car show that I've gone to, and there's been the most mint favorite spec 3.0 CSL Batmobile on the planet, and I was just like, I don't have time to look at that thing right now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because it happened to
Everything
be
else around is
besides-
incredible.
It's I genuinely like next year. I want to make
I'm spending the whole day,
more of
whole
an
week.
effort to be there for every day.
The week didn't pan out for me. The
Yeah.
idea in my mind was to be able to do stuff there Friday afternoon,
Yep.
attend the event Saturday, and kind of do the thing Sunday, and
Yep.
it didn't work out.
If I was
Things
in
fell
the
apart
state
quickly.
and could have bailed on this event, which I absolutely could not have,
Yeah.
I 100% would have been there all week. I mean, it was just so cool, man. There's so much cool shit. And, it is expensive to get into the concourse. However, there were a bunch of events. Like, they closed down Bellevue and had all the cars out there.
Yeah.
They had a Cars and Coffee that was free. They had a bunch
Tennis
of
Hall of
events.
Fame.
Yeah, Tennis Hall of Fame, which is free on Sunday. They had just a bunch of events that anyone in the community could go to and enjoy.
Tennis Hall of Fame. First thing you see when you walk in there. Again, this is free. 2 Paganis. Just sitting here.
Paganis.
Two wires.
When have you
Yeah.
seen a Pagani?
Yeah.
I mean, you want to see a Bugatti Veyron? It's just hanging on the Tennis Hall of Fame for free. No one's
Yeah.
even checking anything.
Yeah.
You could go in there. Just
new
like
EV Hummer?
Slobber. We saw a kid touching a
Oh,
Pagani.
what a piece of shit that thing was.
Oh, what a terrible car.
We're talking about obtrusive.
The Enzo. Like
Enzo?
when can you see a Veyron and Enzo?
a long
and-
tail? A
Yeah.
McLaren
Oh,
long
right.
tail?
McLaren. The Speedtail.
The McLaren
Yeah.
F1
Yeah.
cars.
Yep.
It was just like, I mean, just that, which was the free part of the concourse, was just crazy.
I
Yeah.
did, there is that video. I don't know if we didn't talk about it last week because you weren't here, but we did talk about it in person. The video where Rafael Orlov from
the quail.
he goes to the Quail, and
Just
the
the
video is
best video
funny
I've
to
ever
me
seen.
because he's a quirky dude and he's kind of just hyperventilating and he can't really get any words out while he's like walking around the Quail. And like once we come around the corner and we're getting into like the main lawn of this, like I felt that where I'm
Yeah.
just like, oh my god, look at this,
That
look at
giddiness.
this. Yeah.
Well,
You stop and look at this car, and then you look up and you're like, I gotta get to the next one. Like I
Yeah.
gotta get to the next one.
There were just like a number of vehicles that were there that like are so rare you don't know to like them, and then you see them.
You
You're
don't
like,
even know they
This is
exist.
beautiful. Like the car that won,
Yeah.
the Porsche Karma Ghia thing.
Was
it a-
Fiat? What is it?
Oh,
Was it a Porsche?
1000 Fiat 1000L or something like
Yeah.
that.
Was it a Fiat?
Yeah.
I thought it had Karma involved in it.
There was some sort of gear reference to it. I thought it said.
Let's see. Oh, 1953 Abarth 1100 SS Ghia Coupe.
Yeah.
What a car,
Owned
man.
by Bradley Calkins.
One more time.
1953 Abarth 1100
SS.
Ghia
There you go.
autofill.
Just hit enter.
They're just listening. It's quite literally that car right there. You
It
can
is
just click
just
the
this-
article and it's from that event.
If I'm honest with you guys,
Actually, click the next one.
I didn't see that car at the event.
You didn't
Oh,
see it?
No.
Corey and I
Oh
were
my
up
God.
close.
I wish I had.
We were up close, and basically Corey just said, "Oh, it's Karma Ghia."
Yeah.
Hey, buddy, how'd you get your Karma Ghia looking so cool?
Yeah.
But like, there were so many
Unbelievable.
cars like of that era, of that design style, where it's just like I don't even know what to look at.
Yeah.
I know. So there's a Ferrari 250 GTO that's like a $50 million car sitting on the lawn, and you're just like, oh, let me look
Mura
at that for a little
chilling.
Yeah.
Espada,
That was my
Espada.
first. That was my first Mira in person.
Pantera.
Hey, They need something with a reliable engine parked in there.
Great band.
So just for shits and giggles, search 1934 3.5 Bentley. 3.5.
Just
3.25 is too exclusive.
and again, just for reference, Chuck pretty much nailed it. That Ferrari GTO or Ferrari 250 GTO,
Yeah.
$48.4
Yeah,
million.
it's a $50 million car.
Yeah,
And it's
chilling.
just sitting on the fucking lawn, right
No
next to some other
ropes,
piece of
no
shit Ferrari.
bullshit. Yeah,
That was probably a $30 million car.
yeah.
Dude, it was crazy. It was incredible. It was such an insane amount of cool shit that, like, you know, the nice thing about this is you really don't, like, if you'd have to go to the Quail or you'd have to go to Pebble Beach to see stuff like that. We don't get that up here. And, like,
Nope.
it's so amazing that this museum up here, our drain, is making this happen.
Yeah.
And put it on people's calendars. That people are flying these out. Don't think that, like, these things are just sitting around Rhode Island.
I was going to say, Ben, who we had in a couple weeks ago, we got to see him every time,
Fleetingly.
literally running around with his cell phone on his one
they
ear,
were
other
so
cell
busy.
phone. He just find and again, because like he said, he handles the logistics of a lot of these cars. So that entire week, he's just, you know, running rampant everywhere.
I mean, to think that, I mean, they put on this event, right? And it's a 4.5 day thing of the same caliber that is happening across the country. And all we ever hear about here is like, oh my God, I wish I did stuff like that here.
They
There
do.
it is.
Literally are doing it. And
Yeah.
in their first event, I had looked and kind of compared pricing of what it's like to be able to go to the, you know, Pebble Beach stuff there versus what it is to go here. And it's significantly cheaper to go to the events here.
Yeah, the Quail's like $500 to walk in.
Yeah.
And you got to be dressed up. There's no bumming around.
No. It's a pretty set.
On top of
I was startled at the lack of hat game. I mean, later on in the day, the hat game stepped up, but
yeah,
I thought earlier I'd have a lot of hats, but
on top of being held at the Breakers in Newport,
yep.
just look the place up if you get a chance. It does not even make sense that this thing
Shit's
exists.
a monster.
You could walk through the breakers too.
Mhm.
They do tours.
Yep.
Yep.
And they're cheap. I think it's like $25.
Yeah, it's really cheap. And it's just like the VIP section, which you could pay to get into. I mean, it wasn't like you had to be a monster to get back there. Was literally on the patio on the back of the Breakers.
Right.
Like,
Just
it
like,
was magnificent.
You're partying like you in the Gilded Age.
just
Exactly.
to have that, throw the cars, pay for the ticket for that, you'd be like, oh, this is fucking cool. But then
Oh, absolutely.
being surrounded by it was even cooler.
Yeah, I don't know. It was just such a cool event. I'm so excited next year. I know the boys are going to go get custom made, custom paid, custom fitted for it.
Fitted.
I got to see if Indochino can hit us with a sponsorship.
Yeah, we're trying to talk to Pete's guy in Collins City, get some suits made up.
I wanted to ask,
Yep,
favorite car of the event?
D50.
D50?
I was
Josh?
the Lancia D50, so sick. Old F1 car, 1950s F1 car.
Probably the Miro.
It was such a car.
Just
Miro?
because it was the first one I've
Superman
seen.
spec.
Yeah, it just
I like the Espada. If I'm going normal cars, I really
Yeah.
like the Espada. I have not seen one like that in that kind of shape. I've seen shitty ones.
yeah. I Miro's just such a good looking car. It's probably one of the best.
That 3.5 Bentley was it for me, especially when we were on our way out and I took one more look at this thing.
Well, that shit was also custom.
And the owners came over. Yes, Coach built. I mean, there's
Coach
story
built
to
car.
it, there's family to it. And they came over and
Family.
to tell me about it. I mean, I don't know how much those cars are worth. I literally didn't even know they existed until that moment. But just like whips open the door, like, hey, take a look inside, like look around,
look
like
at this
whatever.
etched part here.
We have any
that-
questions? This tiny hand engraved knob to adjust the seat. Like,
Talking about the color, how it was a.
it was a factory color. That's
OE
what they
color.
painted
Dude,
back then.
The seat rails were beautiful in that car.
They were like
Yeah,
Like, the whole thing
brass
was just magnificent.
plated, I
Yeah.
think, of some sort. Amazing. Everyone was friendly. Even the other guy, the where's your cover guy? Jesus Christ, what car was that?
that was Rolls, right?
That was a Rolls.
Yeah.
That was a Rolls. It was a this baby blue metallic color Rolls. I mean, this thing was better than it's ever been in his entire life. And the gentleman there, the owner, and he's showing it to a bunch of other guys, and they're all admiring it. And I look around the back, and he's got the full display of the manual, all the little doodads and parts that come with it. It looks like it came with a spare head gasket. I don't really know how that works. One guy says, "Hey, where's the cover that goes back here?" And he says, "Well, where's your cover?" So,
My kind of response.
but it's alive and well all through, I guess, any generation of cars or whatever kind of car world you're involved in. You know, everyone's gonna ask the questions. You know, mine's always better.
I picked up a Grundy agent. You know, now I get an agent
That's
over there.
true.
So
That's
Grundy,
true.
talk to Grundy.
The Grundy family,
Grundy fam. She wasn't part of the family, but she's close friends.
close friends, close
Knit.
close contact. Yeah, I mean, honestly, if you didn't get to go this year, or you weren't sure, I couldn't pressure you enough to be a part of it next year. And if there's just one event you want to go to, you should go take advantage of it.
Yep.
It's here. It's
Go dress
quite
up.
literally in our neighborhood.
Like, you want to get fancy, get fancy.
Yeah, dress as hard as you can.
Yep.
That would be like you want to take the old lady somewhere,
Yep.
to
Maybe
please
take
her.
her down there, throw her in the back of the Maverick.
It's a
But yeah, a little downward dog.
it's a
That's what we got to do.
You
a
know,
cool-
it's a solid day. I mean,
Yeah.
the weather.
Get
they,
your Michelin tires on.
they did
Yeah.
call in a good favor for
Yeah.
the weather.
Yeah. Oh yeah. People at Center of the Earth made that happen.
100%.
But I think the most important part of the event is the 1981 Lincoln Town car.
So
which
the
is on the, way up.
walk back.
The
So
half Landau.
we leave the Concours grounds. And we
After
have
being
to,
astonished, we just had to leave
we're
after
just
a while.
amazed, and we're walking back up to our chariot.
Yes, sir.
And I happen to spot this Lincoln, and I'm just like, look at this fucking thing, huh?
Yep. And we're walking at
Showroom.
We see it come up, and Corey's walking around like he's walking around all the concourse cars. I'm thinking, let's do a little bit for the old vlog where Corey's judging
Yep.
this beautiful mint Lincoln Town car we saw.
He
It
was,
was
giving
like
it,
a time capsule.
It was a time capsule.
giving it the business, if you will, of
And-
inspection.
Meanwhile, at the same time, there's some boys humming dingers.
There's a baseball game going on, not 30
It was a
yards.
practice, I think.
30, yeah, practice.
And they
30
were humming
yards to the
dingers.
Right.
I,
Hitting the old aluminum bats.
Yeah.
I was standing and the vehicle was parked maybe 30 feet south of the first baseline.
Yeah.
Yes.
So humming some dingers.
Yep. And you were about 3 feet away from the car.
Just dingers as far as the eye could see.
And I hear ping. And then within 2 seconds, I hear foul ball.
And then I hear heads up.
And then I'm like, oh, I spotted it.
Now I look up.
Oh,
I'm not wearing sunglasses. I'm looking right up in the sky. I can't see it, but I can hear it.
Yeah.
I can hear it.
It's like an
coming-
incoming
it's like
missile.
a fucking meteor.
I can hear it. And I know it's getting closer and it's getting louder and I know I need to move.
And
I don't know what direction I need to move in, so I choose away from the vehicle.
And I put eyes on it about 1 second before it dings right into our beautiful 1981
I had
half
it-
Landau Tom Lincoln Town car.
I had enough time to spot the ball, look at the car, look to the middle, and think, oh, it's going to land in the middle of the street. We're good.
It did eventually land in the middle of the street
After bouncing off the hood of the Lincoln that we were just.
at a serious rate of speed.
the video does no justice for how loud that baseball hit on the hood.
It was
sounded.
as if whoever was pitching stood about 6 feet away from it and threw a fastball directly at the hood.
Yeah.
Just pummeled
Yeah.
the hood.
It's like the ball fell from like 150 feet in the air directly on top of this car.
As we're filming this.
Terminal
Unintentionally,
velocity.
obviously.
Yeah.
I was stunned. And then the part that I did not know until watching the video. Well, there's a couple things that happened. One, there was a Mazda that was in the middle of the road that I thought was going to get hit. I think it was Mazda hatchback, whatever.
Yeah.
I originally thought that car was going to get hit. It doesn't. That guy rolls by and says, "Used Cadillac for
Used
sale."
Cadillac for sale. And the fucking baseball man
Oh my God.
comes by and he looks at us and we're all just like, oh, what the fuck? And this guy's like, hey, where'd the ball go?
First thing, not even.
Oh, well, it went through the hood of this Lincoln. and
That's
then it found
that's
its way down
exactly
there.
what I said. I said, "Oh, after it bounced off the hood of that car, it went down there."
Yeah, it's down the street a little
That's
bit.
the risk you take.
After
That's
they destroyed a
exact-
museum
that's
quality half Landau Lincoln.
the risk you take. No fucks. Not
Yep.
no appreciation for his classics.
I gotta say, I don't disagree with them. That was a real dumb place to park.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I'm guessing they weren't humming dingers when he parked there. It was like, look at this
It's a
beautiful
baseball field.
It's Sunday.
I don't
and
park anywhere near a baseball
It's
field.
Sunday and it's a baseball field in America.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If baseball isn't being played.
Those
Play
boys,
ball.
those
Play
boys
ball.
about to have a dinger derby.
So you can check that video out. I think it's on our IG.
Yep.
It's
on Instagram,
in
it's on
the
YouTube.
YouTube video.
But
Mash
you're
that
gonna
like
go to
button.
YouTube and you're gonna watch it. You're gonna mutilate that like button.
Did a-
you're also gonna subscribe.
did a
and
little
then
bit
when
of a
you're done,
breakdown.
You're gonna go pre-order a sweatshirt.
Devastate that mash bucking.
Mash bucket.
Mash Bucking did a
Devastate the
breakdown
mash bucking.
of the incident. Tried to do my best,
Some nice slow-mo.
Fuzzy Knoll breakdown.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Grassy
very,
Knoll, not Fuzzy
It's
Knoll.
very conspiracy theory breakdown. As you can hear the noise.
Ping, because that's it. You can hear the noise in the ping. Oh, this is where it starts.
Yeah,
that
it's the
was
old foul noise.
that was a shot heard around the world, and then
Foul ball!
That was the
that was the
loudest
day.
bat connection I've ever heard in my life.
That guy
Yeah.
got
When
a
I heard
fucking
it-
piece of it.
When I heard it, I thought it was like, oh, that's a home run. Like that's
yeah.
He got a piece of it, just in the wrong direction.
Yeah, got the whole thing. So that's a recap of the concourse. Again, great event, super fun. We left there and we went to the Tennis Hall of Fame.
Yep.
Did you just look at Sheba? Yeah, it's wild.
Where we at? Are we driving it up by
We're,
talking?
we're
Chuck.
it's going upwards.
Chuck looks like somebody just literally killed his dog right in front of him.
I'm over double now.
Dude, it's.
I
it's-
have now surpassed.
It spiked a minute ago. It popped back down, but it spiked, and it was just like, what the fuck has happened here?
You could,
What are we at? Flash me.
I don't know, is it legal to, like, if somebody were to buy it, watch it, sell it when it spikes, then rebuy?
I mean, that's
Oh, wow.
that's from when I put money in.
Yeah.
It's total insanity.
It's just climbing.
I've been
Sheba,
pumping money
Sheba.
into
I should have put a G in.
Bitcoin for months now, and
Should have been in
I've
Shiba.
been putting Shiba for 3 days, and I've now surpassed all the money I've had in Bitcoin.
Diesel Dave mentioned he loved how many times Chuck was asked if he had the camera running. I couldn't even respond because I was afraid I was going to get hit with a foul ball. And then when they're like, "Is it running?" I think I was just like slowly nodding my head yes.
The camera, I always forget how wide the GoPros are.
Yeah.
Because the camera wasn't totally facing me. It was kind of like,
Yeah, it was when the
Down a
dinger
little bit.
got hummed. I started like looking around for the dinger, so I wasn't keeping eyes on it.
so I was like, oh my God, tell me you got that.
Right, because you were talking to the camera
Yeah,
as you're explaining what we were looking at. And then, like, as you turn it around, the humdings. And
No,
then,
someone hummed it and it landed the dinger on the car.
And then we can hear it, and then we start yelling, like, heads up, heads up.
Heads up.
Yeah, Chuck began dinger surveillance.
Yeah, I was just went full dinger mode, head on a swivel.
When you look, but the camera's in one
Yeah.
spot.
Yeah, exactly.
Which was
exactly.
good.
It was perfect.
The
Worked
30 for 30 cars seemed like it was more like a 944 show.
No, but the 30 for
30
didn't-
for 30.
the
There was
E31,
an
I think.
E30.
I think it was a 944.
A 944 it got second because
Second.
Sean Resendiz, I think, posted
He
it.
painted it, and that kid also has a 2002 Tii that's very tidy.
Oh,
Yeah.
that car, yeah, that car's
Yeah.
sick.
Very tidy. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't look at it too much. It seemed like there was just a.
It was some
Bunch
cool
of
cars.
944s,
Cool
yeah.
cars. I wish I was on a 30 so I could have taken that.
You could have taken it,
Taken the fucking belt.
cleaned it up. What would you have brought?
M Coupe.
Nice, nice.
Yeah, so that's kind of our main topic this week.
That's the old main topic.
Wanna,
We were only able to spend about an hour talking about it. So.
Yeah. Want to close it up with some questions for
Let's hit
this
some
week?
questions. Oh, quick videos. Whatever, it didn't work.
Yep, there we go.
The only videos I watch, Hoonigan, Ken Block, Audi cars, just watch it. It's fucking insane.
Yeah.
I
It's
can't
some
believe
cool
they let
stuff.
him
We
do
were
that.
watching it
Love
earlier.
that guy. All right, let's go. What do we get for questions?
Let's see. I'm going to go from the bottom. TD's
Titties.
best vending machine snack.
Snickers.
Snickers is good because it usually holds pretty well. I like Twix, but they can get a little iffy in the vending machine.
Pop Tarts.
Ooh.
I go Pop Tarts.
There used to be these like mint cookies, these little round mint cookies. They were the play.
Thin Mints?
Wow.
No,
Really getting specific shit.
it was different. I remember them. That's the thing. They were so good. I remember them.
Hey, man, I
That's all
get it.
got.
Ooh, Nutter Bars.
What's wrong with you?
Nutter Bars. What are
wrong
they
with-
called? The little Debbie
We're
snacks?
going to have to send you to a re-education
Nutter,
camp.
those things, Nutter Butters, I think.
Yeah, the waffles with the chocolate coating, and they have peanut butter in between the little waffle crisps.
Blue waffle.
Blue waffle.
Blue waffle. Blue waffle.
Delicious.
Blue waffle.
TD's
Titties.
favorite car color combo. His is green on brown.
After the freaking thing we went to, the blue on reds, the Superman's crazy out there. Been really yearning for blue on red. Also, I like the neon green on blue. Which is Miro.
I'm still always black on black. Let's make it black on black.
I
Everything.
don't know. Black on black, man.
Yeah, it stinks.
I don't know. I think there's just a lot of. I think anything with like that, like caramel,
Spooky
brown
times.
color interior,
Mm-hmm.
with any color exterior
Yeah.
works.
He
Oh,
was
what
like
if it-
Doodoo Brown.
What if it's caramel brown outside?
Brown on brown, like
Brown on
the
brown.
the E
Brown
type.
town.
Brown on brown.
Oh, the
type.
E-type.
There you go.
Yep.
Purple and teal.
Doodoo
AKA
brown.
V Brown.
V brown.
Spanish English.
Spanish English. Raph.
Corey, did your life flash before your eyes? Have you eaten enough breadsticks?
Breadsticks are done. I couldn't see the ball.
That's the problem with a fly ball.
Probably why I was never good at baseball. I could never see the ball.
Yeah.
If that ball hit you, dead.
Nah, I would have
No,
really,
no,
really
definitely
hurt.
not. I definitely been hit way
Terrible.
harder than that.
It would just it would have
in
been a
head?
welt. It would have been a welt.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Head.
I think you would have been out.
Out?
Nah,
No.
Corey would have fucking taken it like a man.
Wouldn't have hit him in the temple.
Did it dent the hood?
I'm sure it did.
The
We
hood.
fucking, we
dented
fucking,
your forehead.
we fucking dipped.
Yeah, we were out.
We dipped. I even
I
say
mean-
nothing. We're out of here.
Yeah, like I don't even know what to do.
Yeah.
I was just
am
like,
gonna
what do
leave a
we
note?
do?
I wouldn't leave a note.
I'm
Baseball
sad.
guy dinged your car. I mean, we got it on video. He can find it.
Yeah.
It's a baseball guy.
Nick Oppo.
Nick
Are
Oppo.
you going to bring a mitt to car shows now? Maybe we should.
It's one of us is gonna have to.
Jake _ MX5. Will
Jake
the
MX5.
call-in segment be a regular thing? Will the same number be used? Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Always the same number?
Definitely same
Different
number.
message.
Might, yeah, we're going to change
working
up
on
the
some more
messages.
songs.
Holidays are coming, you know.
Yeah.
Simply
Away
having-
in a message. Get that going. We're great at parody songs.
Jake _ MX5. What does Corey do with all the money from his OnlyFans?
He puts it into
Put it
fucking
right-
crypto.
right to Shiba.
Put it right to Shiba. Also, thanks for the podcast review.
Yeah, big shout.
Shouts. Yes, super huge shouts, Jake.
Blessings.
Let's see. P. Coots.
Salutations.
If you take
P.
a dump
Coots.
after a fresh shower, do you restart your day or just continue?
Re-shower.
You got to reshower.
Re-shower.
Come on.
Yeah, you can't.
Re-shower.
You can't.
Dump, then
that's
shower.
just bad karma.
Come on.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the day you end up, having to take your
yourself.
pants off at the hospital.
Hot take, that's why I shower at night. Because then you're fresh until the poop. And also, you're clean for bed.
But then you poop and don't shower.
But you poop like in the late afternoon. Well, I poop later afternoon.
Oh, okay.
So by the time I pooped, the shower's within hours.
I'm generally a morning movement guy.
Morning pooper?
Yeah, morning movement.
Sometimes. Sometimes you sniff the coffee and it hits different. And you're like, oh. Then you got to take a morning shower.
That's amazing.
The Jackalope 89.
Jackalope.
He just writes, I'm assuming you guys believe in aliens.
No.
Look up Bob Lazar. Oh,
Oh.
quite familiar
Look
with
up
Mr.
Bob
yeah,
Lazar.
personal friends with Bob Lazar. Jesus.
Got him in my
Look up Bob
Got him in my
Lazar.
Rolodex. Element 115 shouts.
He's the one that Josh left it with him.
Yeah, exactly. How do you think we power this podcast? The Jackalope 89. If you were a superhero, what's the most useless power you can have?
Heart a poo from Captain Planet. I don't know what the fuck that does.
I love the superhero one. It's like you pick your superpower, but then the next person picks your weakness and then their superpower. Have you seen that?
Yeah.
No.
We ain't gonna
So
do
if you
that.
were like, oh, my superpower would be flying, but while you're flying, you have diarrhea. And then you say my superpower.
Sounds like an even better
super
superpower.
That's
Shitting on everybody.
Yeah.
The ability to shit my pants.
that's a
That's
yeah.
not super.
That's
Strong
just,
superpower.
yeah.
It's life.
Poop on
On
demand.
commands.
My friend can puke on demand. It's pretty much a superpower.
I used to have a buddy who could fart on command.
Yeah, some of us can, but if you've danced with the devil, sometimes you lose. You know what I mean?
Sometimes she bites back.
Yeah, exactly. You might want to.
Play stupid games and shit your pants. I think that's the saying.
That's what my old man always said.
Let's see. Jojo Mark II.
JoJo Mark II.
What is the weirdest pumpkin flavored item you have tried and was actually good?
I don't eat anything pumpkin.
Pumpkin chili is awesome.
I could see that.
Yeah,
Pumpkin
that's the only
based-
pumpkin thing I've ever had. I don't think there's any pumpkin taste in it, but it's good.
There's like pumpkin soup and stuff like that. That's pretty good. But I think he's talking like artificial flavored pumpkin.
I think pumpkin sucks, so I'm out.
I'll try anything pumpkin.
We know.
Nothing weird. The new.
You don't have to call me pumpkin.
Yeah. It's a new name.
Come on, pumpkin.
The Dunkin'
Excuse
pumpkin
me?
donuts are good.
Dunkin' pumpkin.
Yeah, the Dunkin' Donut pumpkin donuts.
Pumpkin donut.
It's good. It's like glazed.
There's like I've seen weird shit. Although some of it's like I don't know if it's a joke or it's real.
Pumpkin flavored candy
Pumpkin
corn.
spice, like everything,
Condoms.
like fucking ramen noodles.
That's disgusting.
Yeah,
The
it's
pumpkin
gross.
flavored
Jimmy
candy
hats.
corn.
Jimmy Caps is pumpkin spice rubbers. Get your rubbers.
Jimmy Caps.
Sigma
Listen,
Woodcraft.
tis the season, right?
Hey, Sigma _ Woodcraft. What's the
Sigma
best
Woodcraft.
craft brewery in Rhode Island?
Oh,
I don't know.
I was gonna say-
Proclamation.
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 I was gonna say
Hashtag.
Treehouse. That's massive.
You should check them out soon.
Yeah. Kevin401.
Kevin for one.
Crunchy or smooth peanut butter, grape or strawberry jelly, white or wheat bread.
Neither of all those things.
White for sure.
Yeah,
Not a
what?
serial killer.
Well, it depends on the sandwich.
I like
on a peanut
wheat.
butter and jelly?
Yeah, well, we're talking
Yeah.
PB&J.
Yeah.
I would use. Well, you're gonna call me serial killer. If I would use wheat for PB&J, but it's got to be like
Why?
honey wheat.
Why?
Honey wheat works.
Honey wheat works. It's
That's
sweet.
honey PB&J. That's bullshit. Also, PB&J sucks. Dump the whole lot.
PB&J is
Whoa,
the
hot
best.
take.
PBJF and CC.
Raspberry
Not for me.
jam,
Pumpkin flavored.
smooth peanut butter.
Peanut butter, I don't give a fuck. I'll eat
Bam.
anything.
Smooth-
I like
I-
peanut butter no
Raspberry
matter
jam.
I'd
what.
prefer smooth peanut butter.
Chunky
I'm-
peanut butter. Excuse me.
I'd pick grape over strawberry jelly, but I like both. And
Jam.
If I had to
though?
pick, I'd pick strawberry.
jam or jelly? Did he say? Or does
He
he
said
just
jelly.
say only
Preserves?
jelly?
He
I
didn't
don't go
specify
jelly.
preserves or not. Yeah.
I only go jam.
Look at you, fucking
What's the
highbrow.
difference?
It's the same price. Jam is like just not gelatinous. It's like an easier spread. It's like mushy. I don't know.
There's a
dude.
man that
You're,
knows the
s-
stuff.
you're
There's a man
saying
that knows the
jelly
stuff.
Jelly
is
is like
difficult
Jello.
to spread?
Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
it's a bit
chunky.
more-
I see that.
It's annoying to spread.
Yeah.
You gotta like stir.
Right,
it.
it's
I see
it's,
what he says.
So it's like smooth and chunky peanut butter.
Yeah, jam is just like a smashed fruit that's spreadable.
A preserve?
Preserve.
Where jelly's just some
Does it
fucking weird
need to
stuff.
go in the
jelly's
fridge?
like fucking.
Yes. So
Pudding.
is jelly though.
Jelly's like.
Does it?
And peanut butter does not go in the fridge.
No.
And
That goes
people
in
If you
put
put
it in
peanut butter in the fridge,
No,
you're
top
never going to
shelf.
get it out.
They're
Top
the
shelf,
serial
where Mama
killer.
hides the peanut butter. That's where it is. Yeah,
Jif,
gotta leave it up there. I
You
don't
go
even know
Jif?
what we get. No,
Skippy,
Jif,
Aldi?
what's the? It's
Three
got like
colors?
a teal colored
that's Skippy.
Skippy, I think.
Yeah, Skippy.
Yeah,
Jif is good.
government
Government
peanut butter.
Bad.
Beefy clutch.
Beefy clutch.
What's an automatic only car you'd love to see sold with a manual transmission? Oh, jeez.
The new Supra.
Supra.
Yeah.
I mean, thankfully the Z is manual. They still give us manuals. and-
Alpha 4C.
Ooh, that's a
That
good
was the
one.
original
That's a
travesty.
good one. Is C8's manual available, right?
Not yet.
Okay,
Not yet.
not yet.
Not yet.
Is the
Automatic
Corolla
only.
hatch?
Yeah, but
manual?
they
Corolla
said it
hatch
is.
manual.
It will be, right?
They said it will be.
That's
Yeah.
the thing, yeah.
The
Corolla hatch
proper
can
one.
be manual.
Yeah, those are manuals.
Well, what about the not proper ones?
Mark
though?
5.
That'd be
Even
fun to
yeah,
read.
even the
too.
regular ones you can get
Yeah.
those manuals too. There's a good amount of cars that do come in manuals still.
I still think the 4C is like the biggest offense that it didn't come into me.
Right,
That car would have
right.
been great.
The Alfa Romeo.
Yeah. Only automatic. Stupidest thing ever.
It's a cool looking car.
Last one,
Last
just to
one.
wrap it up. Every detail main.
Every
you
detail
rather-
man.
Lose your sense of smell or not be able to taste? Well,
Well, I got
Well,
neither. So
well, we know from experience. I still cannot smell. It's starting to come back.
I think I dump smell before taste.
Smell isn't all it's cracked up to be.
I could live with
There's a whole song, Ooh, That Smell.
Yeah, I mean, I could taste most of the time, which is good. Not really missing much, not being able to smell.
Yeah, but I can't.
Safety precautions,
Yeah, because
like if you can't smell gas,
Yeah,
that's probably like the biggest thing.
someone else will.
someone else will.
I just
Light a candle.
hit
in your mouth.
yeah, every now and then. hit
Yeah,
a
I'd
lighter.
rather die to gas than not being able to taste a delicious pizza.
Right, exactly.
Fuck
I'll
that.
take-
See, like earlier, like I could taste that it was
Pizza.
hot and like salty,
And ready.
but not
Like Little
Pizza.
Caesars.
yeah, but not pizza.
You could,
What did it taste
Nah,
like?
I get what you're saying. Well, I was
it was hot and salty.
hot and salty. That was it. You're familiar with, right?
Get your hot selling nuts here.
Yeah.
Hip hip.
But it couldn't taste like anything else.
That's strange.
It is. Yeah, it is. It
So
is
that's
strange.
the is like
Smell doesn't matter though. Literally doesn't matter at all. It's a wasted resource.
yeah.
It really is.
Like
When
I'd
you
rather have
lost
it
your
for
sense of smell. Were you able to see dead people?
no. I was just gonna say I'd rather have like telepathy.
Oh, telepathy.
If
would
I
be
could
cool.
trade.
Well, then
smell
you
for
could
something.
read other people's minds of what the smell is.
If I could give up my smell forever and have better vision, I'd be in.
Are you hard of
Just take
seeing? You have glasses. I'm not.
Yeah,
Well,
my
and
vision
he's-
is terrible.
And he's what is there a level for color blindness?
Yeah, there are.
He's maximum.
Yeah, I there are
Maximum.
3, and I don't remember the name of the one that I am.
Terminally colorblind.
Yeah, terminally ill, Terminally colorblind.
Actually, Bruno V in the chat. Audi RS3 would be great in a manual.
Oh yeah.
Will the
that's
new
true.
one come in a manual?
I don't know. And shouts to Michael Wolf. He says, try almond butter.
We're not all rich.
I'd like to try
so-
that.
You know what
yeah,
I
we-
wish? I wish WRXs and SDIs only came in automatic, so we saw less of them.
Oh, I like that.
we would see more.
Or we
That's
would
the
see
problem.
more. Yeah.
Ooh, hot take.
yeah,
yeah.
just like RS3s. That's why all those boys buy them. Take that.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Yes, sir.
thank you very much for joining us. This is going to be it for this week's show. As always, you can follow us at revivalmotoring.com. Go to our YouTube channel where you can like, comment, and subscribe for more content. Also, check out some of the other shows brought to you by Revival Motoring, talking motorcycles, topics under the stairs, the Circle Jerks podcast. And again, visit our website where you can go pre-order the hoodie, buy yourself a snapback, buy yourself a t-shirt. We're going to have some stickers up there. Got some other hats coming soon. Winter hats maybe. Magazine's going to drop in the next 2 to 3 weeks or so. We're kind of holding that back just because we don't want to bombard
back.
everybody with pre-orders, stuff like that. So that's what's coming up in our world. Again, thank you everybody for the support, the B4Bs, everybody who partakes
Bunch
in
of
this
the
show
boys.
overall. So we will see you next week.
Thanks for listening.
Peace.
Thank you very much.
Ah.